The lobby music's so chill. It's so chill. It's so relaxing. I just wanna sleep instead of stream. But hi guys, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello, hello. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a great dinner. Right now I am having tea and the music is not helping. I am feeling very relaxed right now. Wala na yung pop punk dent halls. Yeah, it's not Christmas anymore. It's sadly not December 36. It is January, sadly, guys. But hello, Jiao Jiao Z. Hello, Cashew. Hello, Nene. Hello, Uneng. Hello, Claudia. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hello, how are you guys? Welcome, Cult Leader Ruby. Welcome. Gosh, yeah, you guys aren't living down the cult allegations. Also, by the way, I realized there was no reverb when I had the karaoke stream last time. I did not have my audio settings fixed during the stream last time. Like, what the heck? I didn't realize that y'all were listening to me bare. I was gonna say raw, but then raw sounds weird. Bare sounds weird. What would be the right word? Oh no, she turned into a bear. Is lack of reverb bad? It doesn't sound as special without the reverb. So I feel I don't know. It's like without the reverb when you're singing and you're like live, it's like, oh, I feel naked. We're officially a cult. Why are you guys perpetuating the cult? Also, hi, good and cutie. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Thank you for redeeming a daily ruby. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are good, and I hope your ears were okay hearing me without reverb. It's like, what the hell? Ooh, celebration. We have been acknowledged by our Lord and Savior. Why am I your Lord and Savior? Huggy Wuggy should be your Lord and Savior. Huggy Wuggy is the Lord and Savior, okay? Okay. I hope you guys are doing well. It's the first day back at work, and honestly, I would rather not. But yeah, how are you guys? Have you guys had dinner? How did you guys celebrate the weekend? This weekend I got to hang out with like a lot of friends. Yesterday I was completely out and we were not supposed to do a lot, but we ended up just like going to a lot of restaurants yesterday. And I was so full at the end of the day, like, oh my god, I ate so much food. Jesus, I ate so much. I am not being healthy already for 2026, my dudes. No, not that blue long-limbed toy. No. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Huggy Wuggy best boy. Okay? Huggy Wuggy best boy. Food, yes, food. I had like 2 coffees, K-barbecue, fries. What else? What else did I have? Yakult lemonade. Like we had dinner at a Michelin restaurant. Can you believe that? Like, whoa. Fancy schmancy. Fancy schmancy, but we ended up eating there and it was really good. And like we were with one of my friends. I said something along the lines of like, wow, the food here is actually like, no wonder it's Michelin star. And then my other friend said, oh, is it because of the portion size? And I was like, oh, well that's true. Resto hopping. Yes, Id. Resto hopping. Hello, Id. Welcome to the stream. Ayos lang yan. Food is the best. Tama. Tama. I swear I'll go back to exercise once I finish reading the Pulmo book. Good luck. Good luck reading the Pulmo book. Also, best boy is beef. Yeah, best boy beef. Ooh, it's Michelin. We ate at Los Tacos. I ate at your local. which is in Makati. And it was, I think my friend said Thai fusion food. And it was really good. That's like the second Michelin star restaurant that I've eaten in the Philippines. Because that's the only place that I've eaten Michelin star restaurants. The other one, the first one that I ate at was a restaurant that specialized in Zamboangan cuisine. I forgot the name, but they specialize in Zamboangan cuisine and it was really good. They had like this bone marrow soup thing that was like, oh, to die for. Well, baka naman leader Ruby. What do you mean? If I'm your friend, I would say the same thing. What do you mean? You're local. Kimi no local. Yeah, we ate at Kimi no local. But it was still really good. It was really good. And then, oh my god, one of my friends could not stop joking around because he was like, he saw Yardstick right next door and he was like, oh, Yardstick. Alam mo yung Yardstick? I go to my secret place. You know Yardstick, pare? Sa bagay, if you know lang naman. He kept joking that the entire night and I was just like, oh bro, stop. Bone marrow soup thing, that was to die for. Yep, that's what heart attacks do. No. Is it because of the portion? Yes. And like, okay, admittedly, because I was full from the 3 other restaurants that we ate at that day. So I was like, maybe I'll just get like an appetizer thing. So I saw the menu. It had hamonado fries. And I was like, oh, okay. Pika pika, let's get hamonado fries. Why not? We got the hamonado fries. It was probably, if you cup your hands together, that's how big the bowl was. If you make your hands into like a little spoon thing, like together, 2 hands spoon thing together, that's how big the portion size was. But it was good. 3 other restaurants we ate at that day. Will bond that year. No, okay, it was not restaurants. It was 2 cafes and a restaurant. Because we ate at Pike's at first just to get coffee because we're like, oh my god, we need coffee. And then we ate at Kaya, we ate K-Barbecue and it was really, really good. And then we went to Paper Moon, which had like really good cakes. But then because I was starting to get full, my friends got cakes. I got a macaron because I was craving a macaron. But the macaron there was very, very crumbly. It's crumbly in the sense that it was like a cracker instead of a macaron. It was like a cracker instead of a macaron. So it was still good though. That's still for food establishments. I know. New year, new gastos. Dear Lord, you have to add the metabolism of youth again. I know, right? Then again, bone marrow soup is fountain of youth. Di ka talaga tatanda. Really? I did not know that. But still, it's really good. Food is great. Food is great, guys. Okay, so I won't stall any further because I heard this is gonna be like a pretty long game. So let's go into the game. Let me just change my... I forgot where to change my title. Hold on. Here we go. Let's change the... Change the game. Okay. Mamatay kang bata, what do you mean? Sorry, I didn't get the joke first time around. I'm sorry. It flew right over my head, right beyond the bay. Exactly. It flew right over my head. I'm so sorry. Let's go to the game. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm sleepy, guys. Jokes fly right over my head. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so here's Threads of You Beyond the Bay. Well, abs upon abs, right? It's like abs. Well, tummy, not abs. But yeah. And okay, I know nothing about this game except that Ree has played it. And it is an otome game where you meet cute dudes in the beach. So, we are fully prepared for anything. Gusto kong kumain ng pandesal. Ito, ang dami oh. Tingnan mo. 1. One set, two set, three set. Oh, dame. Ria's played it. Of course she has. Exactly. Oh, another thing that I heard about this game is that there is a Filipino character. This isn't made by a Filipino game dev, I think, but there is a Filipino character. Let's see if we can run into the Filipino character. Let's go. Let us start. Bling! Wait, hold on. That was really loud, actually. Hold on. My name is Rosie. We stick with that. Filipino character, gago pare chong sheesh. Imagine if they go like that. Ginoong daddy. Ginoong daddy, grabe. Okay, and enter. Wait, let me go. Okay, I can't go back to the settings. I can't change the what's this? I can't change the sound effect volume because it sounded pretty loud earlier. I love the Filipino accent ng Rosie. Do I have the Filipino accent right now? I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Select pronouns here. She, her. Oh, there's custom pronouns. Okay. Referred terms. Let's go with feminine. Acknowledged by the Bryan Bay courts. Anyway, gonna go study now. Pop in chat when you say something risque or out of pocket. Okay, Jaja Z. I hope I don't say anything risque or out of pockets. You did when you said Rosie. Okay, Rosie. Ayun. Rosie. Okay, it's Rosie. Oh, that's cool that they added like the vitiligo and freckles. Oh, that's cool. I don't have those, so I'm not gonna say that I have that. Oh. Okay. Huh. Okay, lipstick. Okay. Oh, okay, we can go for presets. Okay. Let's go for a preset. I think... Admittedly, I'm on the fairer side, but I'm not that fair. So I'm gonna go with this. Mouth. I know, this is Irma. Moles? We don't have any moles. Scars. Oh. This is all the presets? Okay. Hi Zaku, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's go with... I think this is the closest to the model. My model. Back has to be... Is there any space bun long hair? Space bun long hair. There's space buns. The roomy hair. Oh my god, it's ube. It's ubebe. Ubebe chizu. Teto curls. Oh, okay, wait. Maybe I can choose like the base hair. This is probably the closest, and then extras. Oh, wait. Oh, it's there. Yes, we do that. And then... You know, maybe I'll stick with the space buns instead. Why not? I'll stick with the space buns. Yes. Okay, that's good. Eyes. This is the closest. Let's go for like a blue. Yes. Makeup. Let's go with this. Eyebrows. Yeah, that's actually really cute. That's it. Okay. I also associate the hairstyle to ube, right? It's very iconically ube hair. Oh, that's cute. What what? I'll stick with the heart cutout. That's cute. Outerwear. Is there anything Ruby Rose like? Huh. Ooh, maybe, but it's gonna block the inner clothes. Uh, no, let's stick with this. Change the color to like. Oh wait, outerwear. There we go. Outerwear goes white. Yes. Top is dark. Ah, no. Outerwear white. Prints. Oh, that's cute. Now you don't need prints. We're fine. Glasses. This one is exactly my glasses. Yes. Okay, there's piercings. Ooh. Now let's not go for piercings. Earrings. No. Others. Okay. Hair clips. Yes. Oh, that's so cute. Let's go for this. Unless there's like a better one. No, I think that's perfect. Headwear. Is there headphones? Yeah, there's headphones. Let's go. I like how it's very customizable. That's really cute. Yeah, I think that's a good color. Neck. Oh, okay. Neck, I have nothing on my neck. My neck. My back. Okay. I shouldn't sing that song. Ooh. Ooh, I love that. I love that they have the flags as pins. That's nice. I have nothing on my neck. It's literally wearing a necktie. Okay, fair. We do have a necktie. Hold on. Let's put the necktie. If it'll show up. Okay, it doesn't show either way because it's covered by the jacket. Hi, Biscuit. Walang Philippines? Yes. Oh my god, my favorite gender, Philippines. My favorite gender, Philippines. I'll leave the pins alone. Let's go. Let's start. It's Saturday, my dudes. You let out a loud, drawn-out yawn. The first of many since you started the long drive. One of your favorite songs plays quietly in the background as you drum your fingers on the steering wheel. Hi, Oma. Welcome to the stream. I sexually identify as Filipino. I voted for people who... Jojo, no! Stop. Wait, hold on. Is there a way to... Oh, no. Settings. No. Save. Settings. Yes, this is what I need. Music is perfect. Sound needs to lower. Voice needs to lower. There we go. Okay. There we go. Wait, what? What? Who said that? I said nothing. Sure, Jaja Z. We can screenshot that for posterity. We can screenshot that right now, dude. Okay, there we go. Dawn's barely left, and the sun is peeking through the horizon. The rest of the sky is still asleep with an array of dark blues and purples. If you screenshot that for posterity, I'm gonna bring up the Luther King thing again. Ah, okay. Okay, fine, fair. You got a point. You got a point. Someone else can do that though, right? The summer breeze is gentle but not too warm not too warm, so you roll down your window all the way to enjoy it brush against your face. Now, you normally don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and tackle a 60-mile drive, but you've been planning this little excursion for a while. The main reason is because you don't have much to do during summer break. A road trip to your hometown sounded like a pretty good idea, so you went with it. Plus, you do feel a bit homesick, not that you'd admit that to your parents. Oh, I look so cute in the corner, look at that! Thankfully, I found a rental with bargain wheels that I can use for the month instead of catching flights back and forth. Okay, as someone who doesn't drive and is scared of driving, I would rather fly a plane, girl. Okay. Not only that, it'll save me the trouble of taking my parents' car. You shudder to think about how that would go down with your parents. It's been decades and they both still love that old navy blue minivan to pieces. Sometimes you think they love it more than you. As someone who is scared of driving, welcome to the Manila experience. Exactly! It's so scary to drive in this society, my dude. God knows what would have happened if you had to borrow it if you had to borrow it and anything happened to it. So this was the safest and cheapest choice. You glance outside your car window and take in the view of the ocean. The sky begins to light up from the sun and turn a cheerful bright blue with a few scattered clouds idly floating around. PJ is parking downstairs. I don't know if you guys hear it. Has he stopped? He has stopped. Okay. Waves softly roll across the ocean surface to greet the beginning of a new day. The beginning. Nope, can't hear Best Boy. Oh, sad. You can't think of anything better to watch in the morning. It's been a calm drive. You got your best hits playlist, some of your favorite snacks, and you're free for the summer. In the meaning. Planning where you should stop for lunch. Now, where was that list you had on your phone? Excitement bubbles up in your chest. Even with the long drive, you can't wait to start this new summer adventure. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Just checking if the internet is okay. It's good. Question, di mo ba pwede ilagay si PJ sa tabi mo? No, I can't. One, because there's nothing beside me that you could stay on. Except for the bed. Maybe the bed. But even then, like, if I put PJ on the bed, he jumps off the bed and starts roaming around my room. And he is not completely potty trained. So... Oh, model PJ? I can. I'll have to set that up. Hold on. I will have to set that up. Do you guys want PJ on screen? Do you guys want a PJ toggle? While I wait for you guys to answer, I'm gonna continue the game. That doesn't sound good. What doesn't sound good? The smell of burning rubber floats through the windows. Double not so good. Oh dear. PJ barking is also not good. Oh my god, he's barking again. PJ toggle, yes. Okay, let me set it up. Mini break just to like set up PJ model. Hold on. In the meantime, how is everybody? Are you guys okay? Sorry, this is gonna take a bit. Okay, and then my model. So me over here. Oh. PJ will be. Is he lore accurate? No, that's too small. I think this is lore accurate. I think so. Maybe, yes. That's my baby. That's my baby PJ. There we go. We put him on in the front. Next to my actually, wait, hold on. Can I hold on. Let's do this in lobby. Hold on. Let's do this in lobby. Also, I forgot that PJ has this toggle. PJ has toggles. Hi Lance, welcome to the stream. Oh, the baby dog is barking downstairs. Why is he barking? Let me... There. He's behind my hand. There we go. Done. Okay. Oh, look at that! Ah! Oh, look at that. I know. A bit there. Oh, probably like that. That's how PJ is. No, a bit big. There. There. Yeah, there we go. Mukha siyang kinidnap mo. No. No. Is a doggo? Yes, it's my baby PJ. And he responds the same way as you. Maybe bring him to the room. No. He's kind of busy. I'm pretty sure he's barking because he wants my Lola too. He wants Lola Rosie to stand up. Hi Irisu, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing good. I watched your covers. Your covers are great. Hello. Dog napper Ruby. No. I am not a dog napper. Hello, I'm good. That's good. Glad you're good. Okay. It looked like he's just okay. I guess we just have PJ peeking in the corner like this. I feel like that's lore accurate. Wait, let me just there. I think that's perfect. Okay, let's go to the game. OMG, thank you. Your covers are great, man. I highly look forward to your covers. They're good. They're really good. Naps with dogs. Actually, because of family rules, PJ has never slept on anyone's bed except his own. He's never slept on my bed. He slept on my bed, but I was not sleeping on the bed with him. He slept while I was working once. She's not a dog napper. She a thief. She stole my... Wow. Okay. What would I do with your heart, though? That's the thing. What would I do with a heart? Anyway, let's continue the game. Guys. We got distracted. We got sidetracked. Double not so good. The dashboard lights flicker. Your music stutters a few times before continuing. What would I do with a heart? Ma'am, head ka nga ng kulto. No, I'm not the head of a cult. Stop. Donate mo sa heart hospital. What? I mean, they need it. They need it more. Yeah. They need it more. Yeah. Okay. The dashboard lights flicker, your music stutters a few times before continuing. With a pit in your stomach, you glance down to see those familiar menacing signs appear behind your steering wheel. Check battery and check engine stare right back at you mockingly. Damn, double whammy. Okay, I just need to turn off some things and pray it'll last me. You make quick work of shutting off your music, AC, and GPS. That's when the steering wheel locks on you and you immediately tense up. Oh crap. Despite your panic, you manage to guide the car to the side of the road. You silently thank whoever is watching over you that the roads are empty. Thank God. You turn on the hazard lights with a frustrated button press. Okay, don't panic. Maybe if I let it sit for a bit, I can try to start it again. 10 minutes tick by before you try it again. And again. And again, the engine weakly tries to come back to life, only to sputter and die. Damn. Car troubles, am I right? The lights go off with it and you're sitting in a dead car. Great, so there goes that idea. Anything else you got for me? The car shudders slightly before it starts to roll forward slowly. You really had to go and say something, didn't you? But it doesn't get too far as the car suddenly comes to a stop with a little thud. With some luck, it seems like you've run into a small ditch to stop you from rolling to your death. Without a second thought, you pull on the emergency brake so that it doesn't happen again. Okay, it's fine. Now I just need to handle this. Beep beep. Hi Anna, welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys are doing okay. Actually, I hope you guys have had dinner. I hope you guys are chilling and relaxing now. I'm having tea right now because I needed to relax after today. You take a deep breath and take your phone out. The service is spotty, but hopefully it'll last you long enough to make this call. You reach for the glove compartment and pop it open to find Bargain Wheel's emergency roadside contact slip. Oh, okay. Here goes nothing. After 4 agonizingly long rings, you're connected with a representative. Thank God! She asks for all the necessary information and puts you on hold to run everything through their system. Here I was, hoping to do some sightseeing at some stops. So much for that idea. Your grumbling is cut off when the representative returns. Thank you for holding. I've confirmed your information. All I need is your location and I'll be able to dispatch a licensed Bargain Wheels partner mechanic for you. Great! So, according to my GPS, I'm at... Shut off. You read off the location and wait for her confirmation. The line is silent. You get that sinking feeling in your gut again. Hello? Can you hear me? Oh no, reception! No response. You take a look at your phone, finding the screen off and unresponsive to your touch. Did we charge your phone? Okay, this would never happen to me because I always have a power bank and I always charge my phone. Oh, for God's sake. Of course your phone also dies. The cherry on top of this shit Sunday. I really hope she got the location before the call dropped. You might as well be trapped on a remote island at this point. Well, that's true. The MC is the most ill-prepared person ever, right? Like, who would go on a long road trip without like checking everything about the car, right? Like, and why would you go and leave with your phone not charged fully? Imagine going out without charging your phone, right? Damn. But also has set off all flags to be saved by multiple sets of pandesal. We'll see if we run into all the pandesal later. Let's see if we go to the bakery later. But your parents raise you better than to quit at the first sign of failure. Or at least that's what you're trying to tell yourself. The battery's definitely dead. It never fully charged my phone even though I've had it plugged in for over an hour. Oh, okay. So the phone is just wonky. We've had it charged for a while. It's just an old phone. Why are we so cheap? Hi, BizBSG. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for redeeming a daily ruby. Hello. How are you? Ruby, yes. You try to decide your next move. Maybe popping open the hood to check? Do we know how to fix a car? Before you can make up your mind, you swear you heard something outside. Your round of suffering is repaid in full with the sight of a vehicle approaching on the other side of the road. Thank God! Flag it down, please. Oh my God, there's actually people in this road this time of day. Popping in the hood. Popping the hood. Sorry, I might have said popping in the hood. Without much thought, you honk You honk your car horn several times while waving at the car. Come on, please! You watch as the door opens and out steps a tall man. Oh no, a tall man. Despite his height and the sunglasses hiding his eyes, you don't feel that usual anxiousness around strangers. Is this someone we know? The tall man says boo. Ah! Oh my god, a tall man. Why is the music suddenly sultry? Is it? It's not sultry. It's okay, wait. Let me see. It's a bit more country. Yeah, it's a bit more country. You can't put a finger on it, but the way he holds himself makes you feel a bit at ease. Maybe even safe? Is the tall man hot? Well, we don't know. We'll see. It's a weird thing to say about a total stranger on the side of the road, but you always trust your gut. He approaches your car, giving the door a gentle knock. The man leans in, slipping the shades off his face. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, he blinks. I was surprised. Wait, whoa. I was like, oh, he blinks. She's so cute. Thank you, Angel Sparks. Welcome to the YouTube audience. Hello. Ruby immediately. Oh, hello. I'm more surprised that he blinks than how he looks, honestly. You're greeted by one of the hottest guys you've seen in a long time. Okay, slow down there. Your gut is doing you good as you inwardly cheer for yourself. Okay. His warm brown gaze twinkles in the morning sun. You expect a church choir to start singing in the background as he smiles at you. There's this thing. There's this thing with visual novels that are based off of like Otome games where they just lay it on real thick. It's like, what the heck? Ruby, whenever she meets a male, apparently. Blink, motherfucker! No, they always want to play a staring game with me. That's why. They always want to play a staring contest. Might get the narrator, though. Well, to each their own, I think. But you have to play it cool. He's still a complete stranger, even if he's ridiculously hot. Okay, slow down. Mom taught you better than that. Exactly. Mother taught you better than that. The man lays an arm across the open window, giving you a better view of his face up close. You can see a scar running down his face, along with a few others scattered around his neck and arm. Why does he have so many scars? I'm concerned. Are you okay? The narrator is almost as thirsty as Okami MC. That's true. That's very true.
Hey there. Is everything all right?
Excuse me? Hold on. Let me. I might be hearing things. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Hey there, is everything all right?
I noticed your hazard lights and figured I'd check to make sure.
Hi, Karma. Welcome to the stream. My name is Markiplier. Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god, it's Markiplier. What if? My gosh. Okay, so this is voiced. I did not expect it. Okay. I could use a hand. Yeah, I could use a hand. I could use a hand, my dude. Not really. My car battery's dead and I'd really appreciate some help. I was about to go and pop open the hood to check myself, but then you showed up, thankfully. Tapos yung Filipino character, may Filipino accent, no? We'll see! Baka, meron! He offers you a sympathetic look and nods in understanding.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Do you need help jumping it?
The grovel is what's getting me. The grovel of like, I'm sorry to hear that. No. That's getting me. Hold on. Back in the day, back in the jingle jangle, pay attention. Back in the jingle jangle, look at the shiny. I know exactly what you're talking about, Karma. As a Markiplier girly, I love it. I did not sign up for ASMR during my studies. Wow. Welcome to the stream, Jojo Z. Okay, he's not talking anymore. I've got cables in my trunk. Just let me turn my car around and I can get that going for you. I'd really appreciate that. Is that the point of 87? God, I love Markiplier. He's great. Pause na siya, di na siya nagsasalita. Oo nga eh, pause na siya eh. He's groveled enough. before you came along, I was trying to call the rental company to get some roadside assistance. But my phone died just as I was giving her my location. What a crazy stroke of luck, huh? Sounds like you've been through a lot. They could only afford Markiplier for a few lines. That's true. Like, he's paid by line. Probably 1K per line. Dollars. Well, this dud in-game probably was shouting in New Year's Eve. Ganyan boses niya. Yeah, he's shouting, Happy New Year!
Here, why don't you borrow my phone and make that call again?
every time I'm like, okay, I'm safe from the voice. It's like, oh. Well, okay. Whew. Are you sure? I'm asking a lot from you for a total stranger. He shakes his head, handing you his cell.
Oh, and my name's Gene Williams. Just Gene is fine.
Well, hello, Gene. Nice to meet you. Can I have a voice like him, please? Honestly, if I had a voice like him and I was a dude, like, goddamn, the power I would have. Even if I hit puberty 3 more times, I wouldn't have that deep a voice. No, fair. His voice is pretty deep. You give an awkward nod of acknowledgement. I'm Rosie.
We're not total strangers now, right?
Why is the voice suddenly very soft? Gene flashes you another warm smile.
Just sit tight and make that phone call while I move my car.
This voiceover, he can do ASMR. This voice actor, he can do ASMR. If I have a voice like him, probably catfish a lot of women thinking that I'm a buff dud. No. Yeah, some people could have the voice but not the looks. But why does that matter? I mean, whether you have the voice, whether you have the looks, whether you have the personality. Actually, in the end, the personality is all that matters, guys, you know? He's not saying anything sexy, but it's doing it. Oh, and make sure to pop open the hood. Okay. He leaves you to it and heads back to his car. You dial the number and almost cry when you hear the voice of a representative pick up. Making quick work of providing the information again, you also ask if you could get a replacement vehicle. The representative puts you on hold while she looks into it. You wait, tapping a finger on the steering wheel. 12 minutes tick by and your tapping speed increases with each passing minute. 12 minutes to wait for a response. Jesus. It's taking longer than I thought. There's no way I got disconnected again, right? You peek at the phone screen, your shoulders slump in relief as it lights up. Still on the call screen, thank God. Hello, thank you for holding. Unfortunately, all rentals in nearby locations have been reserved. What? I apologize for the inconvenience. There might be cancellations, so please give us a call back tomorrow. What? We have no car? Oh, okay. I'll try that then. Are you sure there's nothing else we can do in the meantime? I'm afraid not. However, we may be able to cover the repair costs. In addition, we can reimburse you for emergency accommodations. Wala ko'y car, huh? Wala ko'y car? Of course, this will depend on the limit based on your coverage. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. You notice Gene waving at you. He mimes the action of turning on the ignition, so you grab your key. We have a nearby contractor that has been dispatched to you. Do you have any other questions for me? You insert the key and silently pray. Nope, that's it. Thank you. You're given the typical end of call company shtick before you hang up. It's just an inside joke in Cebu. Oh, yeah, I'm not familiar. I'm sorry. With bated breath, you turn on the ignition. The car sputters and miraculously starts. You break out into a grin while letting out a little whoop of victory. Whoop! When I hear I have no car, wala ko'y car. Oh, okay. I see. You see Gene give a thumbs up before he exits his car. Why is his skin darker? I mean, not that I mind, but it's like, why is the colors not consistent? And the green jacket is not as green. Why are the colors not consistent? What? You hop out of yours, practically skipping towards him, to hand his phone back. Nasunog siya tayo sa kotse mo, babe. What do you mean? No! He's out in the sun, ma'am. There are so many trees. What do you mean he's out in the sun? You're a lifesaver. Thank you so much again. I also got in contact with them and they have someone coming to get my car checked out. Nausukan siya. Is that how that works? I don't know how cars work.
Ah,
That's great news. Where were you headed, by the way? I was on my way to Sunny Cove Valley. That's a bit of ways from here. I'm on my way back to Bryan Bay. Oh, where's that? I never got a proper look at my surroundings on the GPS before it died. I agree though, the lighting would not account for that drastic change in skin tone, right? It wouldn't account for that. Depende sa usok. Oh, okay, I see. It's the town nearest to us and where I live. I just got off work actually. Kung yung usok parang sa lumang PUJ pasta nito yan. Ah, okay. He's dark. He's Markiplier. Darkiplier? No, Darkiplier would be like blue and red by now. Ano yan yung Toyota Tamaraw na 1980s tapos diesel yung muffled pang jeep. What the... my office is in the next town, so I have to make the drive. I'm headed to SCV to visit my hometown for a summer vacation. Or that was the plan before, you know. That must have been a pretty bad scare out of the blue, huh? You have no idea. But thanks again for the help. His shoulders drop as he lets out a sigh of relief. The smile on his face widens, looking genuinely happy to have helped. It's a rare sight to see someone like him nowadays. You haven't seen a Tamaraw, Ruby? No, here's the thing. I know cars by looking at them. I don't know their names. I only know what an Innova looks like because that's the car that we have. I know what a Tesla looks like because I've seen my cousin drive one. Other than that, I know what a car looks like. I don't know what they're called. So I might have seen a Tamaraw. I don't know how it looks like. Unless you guys are joking and you're talking about the actual animal Tamaraw. Tapos yung buga ng muffle pwede mo ipunin parang gawing uli. You surely know what a Corolla is? That's one of the smaller cars, right? Guys, I told you guys, I'm afraid of cars. I don't like cars, so I don't spend time knowing the names of cars. A Corolla is like a smaller, the usual image of a car, right? You mean a sedan? Guys, I don't know. Don't pressure me with this. Iyak ako. Lightning McQueen crying in the distance. Exactly. Lightning McQueen is scary. Oh, so Ruby doesn't like cars. I tolerate cars because I need to go to places. But I do not know anything about cars. I know nothing. I tried driving once and I almost ran into a pole. So yeah. Pangangkas pala siya. No, motorcycles are worse. Oh my god, motorcycles are worse. They're scarier. Actually, most of the dead people I've seen are because of motorcycles, now that I think about it. Yeah. Motorcycles are so scary. Anyway, let's continue the game. So did you have any particular plans for your vacation? I did have some spots I wanted to stop by to take photos and try out local food. Passenger Princess Ruby. Yeah. I'm not gonna deny that. I am. This rushing me to save for a big bike and carry Ruby, then go to expressway to skyway to do the minimum speed. And she'd be like, ayoko na. No, I wouldn't even go on that thing. Honestly, I won't even like ride. I won't even like go touch that thing. Honestly. I honestly, I'm so scared of motorcycles. I'm more scared of motorcycles than I am of cars. Tamaraw FX is the first gen of UV Express. Ah! Okay, I think I have like a visual image of it. I have like a mental image of it. Okay, I see. Thank you, Ian. I did have some spots I wanted to stop by to take photos and try out the local food. My friends begged me to get them to Souvenir Studio. Do you think a postcard is good enough? Oh, that laugh. Okay. Gene snorts, his face scrunching up adorably. So saan natin papasakay si Ruby? Kalesa? I mean, why not? I'll pet the horse too. I'll pet the horse too. Why not? Matatakot siya sa kabayo. No, I'm not afraid of horses, even though I fell off one once. I fell off one once and I was fine. LRT and MRT are my main go-tos, honestly. MRT, those are my main go-tos when it comes to traveling. Yes. If I can just like get out of my house and immediately take a train, I would. Hello DJ, welcome to the stream. Okay, continuing the game. He laughed. Okay. Maybe a fridge magnet would be good. I have plenty of those from my visits to other towns. I ran out of room on the fridge, so I had to put some away. With your phone dead and nothing else to do, you two fall into a brief conversation about random mundane things. Wow, conversational already with a complete stranger. Damn. Hold on, wait a minute. There we go. You lose track of time, pausing mid-sentence as another car ambles down the road. It peels off the street, parking just a spot or two away from Jean's. Damn, this is the first time I got in the stream with a lot of vehicle fears. Yeah. Headlights go out and his engine sputters out quietly enough. You half wonder if you should be worried about his car instead. He steps out and the first thing that you see is red. Huh? Alam niyo, bili lang ako ng helicopter airdrop ko kayo sa mga bahay niyo. What do you mean? No, not that. No. Kung di ko nasagasaan yung bata. Ha? Nang bata pa ako, di ako matatakot. Okay, don't worry, the bata is fine. She's taking loss of the moment. Thank God. Glad that they're doing well. And I hope they don't sue you. I hope they don't sue you. Oh! Okay, redhead pretty boy. Hello. With a toolbox in his hand adjusting a utility belt as he approaches, it's an easy guess that he's the mechanic. Or a really overly prepared do-gooder like Jean, maybe. He nods at you with recognition when you flag him down and wave. He smiles, an easy lopsided thing meant for his damsel in distress. Wow, damsel in distress. He's damn cute for a mechanic. Maybe in your next life you could be the car instead. Whoa, there. What a line! Maybe in your next life you could be a car instead. Whoa, there. What a line! They won't. We're friends and she's my nephew's girlfriend right now. Oh, wow. What a turn of events. Speaking of nasagasaan, you want to hear lore about me nasagasaan ng pajero? Huh? Guys, please don't... Guys, the more you talk about car crashes, I get more scared. Please. Not scared for me, but scared for you guys. Are you guys okay? Are you guys good? Also, hi ACR. And also, hi Rise. Welcome to the stream. You guys walked in on, car trauma, apparently. Oh, type ko. Ana. Ma'am. Just a bit funny. I'm very concerned. Thank you for the hydrate, Rise. I'm gonna drink my tea, which is turning cold now. Okay. Okay, continuing the game.
Jean?
Oh, they know each other. Oh, so that smile wasn't meant for you. Oh no, okay, guys, I would rather instead of me, why not the two of them? Am I right? Instead of me, why not the both of them? Am I right? Either type ko, I want to be that type. Valid. Just stopping by, Bobos. Thank you for dropping by, ACR. Oh, that smile wasn't meant for you. Disappointed MC. No, I wouldn't be disappointed. I mean, him smiling at Jean and then Jean smiling back and then the two of them being like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? How's things? You know? Tucks hair behind ear. Okay, sorry. I had a little Fujoshi moment, sorry. With the two-fingered salute and the tools clattering around his belt, the vague tension in Jean's expression all but fades. That really says all that you need to know about the two. They're acquainted. Friends, maybe? That's something to be glad for, you hope.
You're competing with my folks? Say
Again,
it isn't
inconsistency with the colors. What's with the colors? The colors are so inconsistent. What the heck? When don't you have a Fuji moment? Next question. You're competing with my folks? Say it isn't so. Got some more car trouble for me? Right. I happened to come across Rosie here having some car trouble and stopped to help.
So. Yeah, I can just pack it up and go home then.
Why are the voices here ASMR worthy? Yo! But nandyan si Dilo? Next question. Same question as the last. B. Next question. Kai? Oh, his name's Kai. Dilak and Kai! They are gay! No! No! Let's not support that! They're brothers! Jeez! Hi Beans! Welcome to the stream! Damn, we've done so much and we've done so little, and we're still not at the beach. Kai, the car? Let's not support that. They're brothers. So that Hikaru and Kaoru. Hey, Hikaru and Kaoru are my first loves. Don't me. Wag ka. Hikaru and Kaoru were my first loves. Okay, they were my first loves. And then I grew up to like Kyoya instead. Oh wait, so this happened way back Bagyong Yolanda days. I live in Samar, but way center ng Samar, which is we feel almost 10% of the strength of the typhoon, while the side ones gets 90 to 100%. I don't know, our place has plot armor. So anyways, after typhoon, I was tasked to buy some ingredients, and I'm using only a towel as a cover to be not wet from the drizzle of the rain. And guess what? There's a Pajero, a motorcycle with the side ride. It crashed on me. I'm unscathed, and the motorcycle's front wheel was bent in. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That's my lore of having crashed anyways. Who that dark deal? Jesus Christ, I hope you're okay. They're my first loves. Okay, you lost them to them. They called dibs first. That's true. They did call dibs first from the moment they were born. But honestly, I was more of a Kaoru girly than a Hikaru girly. I used to be... No, I was more of a Kaoru girly. And because Hikaru, like, I see the whole Hikaru being, like, a bit more evil thing. And then, as I grew up, I was like, ooh, Kyoya's actually really not bad. He'll probably dox me, though. But he's cute. Honey was my favorite character from there. Honey Senpai was adorable. He's adorable. Not my type, but he's adorable. I was okay, the driver's okay, and the angkas, just everyone was flabbergasted. Like, they didn't even ask me to pay for the damage. They're amazed. Damn. Okay. Damn, since that I never get into crashes until last Christmas. Oh no, Karma, please take care of yourself, my dude. Please take care of yourself. The mechanic exaggeratedly rolls his eyes. His head tips back, coupled with a lazy roll of his shoulders. His face all but says, "What are you going to do?" before he finally stands attention. I hope your injuries are better. Exactly. I hope you're okay. I hope physically, mentally, you're okay after that crash. Because, like, crashes don't only take a physical toll, they take a mental toll on you. So I hope you're okay. Jean's quiet snicker doesn't go unnoticed.
All right. Let me take a look.
All right. Woof. He, Kai, by Jean's unintended introduction, takes a quick glance at the license plate and a crumpled piece of paper in his hand. Yeah. The paper is neatly folded and tucked away into his back pocket before he extends a hand to you in greeting.
Nice to meet you. And sorry, I'm Kai.
Okay, the voices are starting to get softer and softer, so I need to, like, get this way up there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they're good, man. I just got scratches. It's just we've been laughing about how dumb I was back then. I just have pain at the rightmost hip, like a Spider-Man having back pain. Please take care of yourself, Karma. Please take care of yourself. Si Kai naka short sleeve shirt pero dinagdagan pa niya ng long sleeve the left. Well, mechanic. I mean, I guess the sleeve is meant to not get oil on him, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how cars work. My garage is the closest and we work with bargain wheels. He produced the laminated license in short order to presumably convince you he's actually working with them. The logo's bright and colorful beside his equally bright and colorful face with his name slightly fading in front. Kai Nguyen. Alright, so can you tell me what happened here? My car exploded. That's one way to say it. More, hopefully. As you walk him through what happened, Kai takes a loop of your car. His hands live in his pockets as he hms and ahs in between every new and inadvertent disaster. Just because he's a mechanic doesn't mean he can't slay. Alright, okay, that's true, that's true. We've been trying to let it charge for a bit after I jumped the car. Sounds like it could be a battery issue. How long's it been charging? About 15 minutes. Let's try disconnecting it and having Rosie drive for a bit. We'll be right behind you. If you're sure. You're in good hands. Kai knows what he's doing. Okay. The cables are disconnected and swiftly put away as 3 of you pile into your respective cars. Something like hope bubbles inside as you turn on the ignition. Car is going to blow up. I know. It's gonna blow up. Okay, and when it blows up, that's the end of the game. Thank you guys for watching. And it quickly becomes optimism when everything lights up. The tires roll forward, the radio clicks on, and then it stutters and you think you can hear its final gasp as you pull the brake. The window doesn't even roll down anymore when Jean and Kai approach. Well, there goes that. I know Rosie ain't seeing over the steering wheel. Shut up, Rise! You tried kicking the ignition earlier, right? So this is a remix to Ignition. The remix to Ignition. Is that what you're referring to? I might not be that old to get the reference. I'm sorry. Let me take a closer look. Popping open the hood's just reflexive now as Kai reviews its interiors and you deflate into the driver's seat, the tiniest bit more defeated than earlier. I think I know what it is. You do? Kai looks like there isn't any damage to the looks like there isn't any damage to the battery, but you're telling me it's not holding the charge? Might be an alternator issue. I'll get this towed to the shop and have a full diagnostics run just to make sure. Let me make a call. It'll be a bit, so you know, hang tight. Oh, is it going to be a while? Going to do my best to make sure it's not. Okay. Jean waves him off before shooting you a tactfully sympathetic look. Sorry that the jump didn't work out. Don't be. I'm just glad someone stopped, you know? If it's alright with you, I can give you a lift to town. What? No, I can't put you out like that. It was already enough that he stopped and tried to help. Asking more than that just seemed rude. It's okay, Hey, you two. Sorry to interrupt, but I just need you to confirm some info with the towing company. Kai hands you his phone and you relive the same conversation a 4th time. Yes to this, no to that, and a bunch of other responses in between. By the time it's over, you're just about done with phone calls for the rest of the day, maybe even for the rest of the week. Jean digs out his keys, quickly hitting the lock button until his car gives a cheerful beep. So how does that ride sound? I'd really like that. If that's the case, let's share contacts. Jean can take you into town while I wait here. I'll give you a call once your car's in the shop. You nod, reading out your phone number to him. He jots down his number on a slip of paper and hands it to you. They both offer to help move your things to Jean's car. Everything gets loaded in his backseat in no time. I'll see you later, Kai. Stay safe out there. Kai gives him the same salute from earlier and waves him off. Just as you reach the passenger side door, Jean's right there to open the door for you. You mumble your thanks and get in, feeling a bit flustered. Jean gets into his side as soon as you're properly buckled in. All set? You double check your seatbelt before giving him a nod. Hi, Hayoe, welcome to the stream. Why the Angie axolotl? Hello, how are you? He turns on the radio to some popular station you've heard of and peels into the road. The windows are slightly rolled down and you get that lovely breeze you were enjoying earlier. It's almost as if nothing ever happened and you're back on the road, headed to your hometown. This is making me real dizzy. Whoa, this animation's making me real dizzy. That is until you hear Jean's humming slowly pick up in volume from beside you. You glance over at him as he continues to hum along, tapping his fingers on the steering wheel. He notices you staring in jolts, clearing his throat. His cheeks look just the tiniest bit red. Sorry, a force of habit. I'm used to driving alone, so I ended up doing what I usually do to pass the time. No, it's okay. By the way, you and Kai seem to know each other pretty well. Do you know each other from work, or...? Oh, that's really loud, actually. You can say that. I'm usually sending my patrol car to him for tune-ups or repairs. It's because they're half-brothers. No! Oh, are you a police officer? Yeah, we trying to make his cheeks red, all right. Hey, Rise. Hey, whoa there. Sheriff. Oh, he's a policeman. Sheriff, actually, is just a bit different from a police officer. I won't get into it, though. Wouldn't want you falling asleep on me. I mean, if you're up for answering some things, I've got a question or two. I'm getting so dizzy with the screen. Hold on, I'm not gonna look at the screen right now. I'm getting so dizzy with this animation in front of me. Really? Ask away then. How long have you been a sheriff? Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a bit young to be a sheriff. Oh, whoa, that laugh. Face cheeks, right? Face cheeks, right? Right? I'll only take that as a compliment, actually. It's been about 2 years since I accepted the role. I'm 27, by the way. I can see the question on your face. That's incredible. I can barely get up in the morning sometimes. That's normal, don't worry. It's because my father was the prior sheriff. Oh, he's a Nepo baby. I see. His smile dims a little. You decide to say something and move on. Then I guess the city's in safe hands. You've been a real lifesaver. Lurk me, go do IRL stuff. Hi, Jan. Thank you for lurking. Did I shout you out earlier? Kaya Nepo baby confirmed. Shut up. Jean looks into the surprise at the statement, but relaxes into a warmer smile once more. Well, I promise you that you'll be safe while you're in town. Sheriff's honor. Hello, Yellow Mustard. Yellow nerds, here's the Daily Dad joke. Did you hear about the guy who has a flat while driving his family's vegetable truck? Needed asparagus. Oh. Oh, okay. Welcome, Yellow. Welcome to the stream. Make sure... Okay. Well, if the sheriff himself says so, I'll make sure to find you if I run into any problems. That's what I'm here for. I doubt you'll end up in any trouble. Unless you're a troublemaker, that is. Do I look like a troublemaker? I mean, you don't see me jumping for joy at the fact that I'm stranded in the middle of nowhere. No, it's just a joke. I'm not judging you. I wouldn't blame you if you did, I guess. He gives you an apologetic smile. Both of you fall into a bunch of different conversations as the radio continues playing softly in the background. The sun is higher up in the sky now, floating in a sea of clear blue. You pass by a slightly fading sign that reads, "Welcome to Brine Bay," before Jean makes a right. The car slows down a bit just as it enters the town streets. Please, let's stop. Thank you. We stopped the trees. Oh my god, I can see again. Buildings varying in sizes and colors surround you. The backdrop of the ocean in the distance is breathtaking. There aren't as many people as you're used to seeing. The morning work crowd is waiting for a bus while some go on foot. Everyone seems to be going at their own pace and isn't in a rush or scrambling to get somewhere. It's a good change of pace with its coastal and cozy energy. The town feels like it's just barely getting up along with its citizens. Here we are. Welcome to Brine Bay. I've been meaning to... the voices get me. I've been meaning to ask, but were you in a rush to head to SCV? Not really. I accounted for pit stops and sightseeing. Why? Well, since you're here and need to wait for Kai, why not do some of that? It's not a huge town, but it has plenty to do if you look around. Thank you for the hydrate. I will drink the rest of my tea. My tea is cold now. I'm sad. There's the arcade, plenty of places to eat, and maybe the beach? The sound of your luggage being jostled makes you look at the backseat. I'd love to, but maybe I should find someplace to put my stuff down first. Somewhere I can stay a night or two would be nice. I know just the place. It's called the Coral Inn, and it's a great rest spot. The one who runs it is an old friend of mine. Just a fair warning, he's not exactly that receptive towards tourists or unfamiliar faces, but he's a nice guy. Isn't that bad for business? You know, since he's running an inn? The voice. Ooh, okay. Gene shakes his head, huffing out a fond laugh. You'd think that, but he makes it work. The car turns into a smaller street and approaches a parking lot. You look past the lot to see a pleasant two-story building painted white with light teal roofing. Okay. Gene parks in a spot near the main entrance and shuts off the engine. You unbuckle your seatbelt and crank open the door, getting ready to step out to grab your luggage. Wait, okay. So I saw in the settings that there is an option for this dyslexic font. I will try it out, mostly because I want to see if I will read better with it. Okay, you unbuckle your seatbelt and crack open the door, getting ready to step out to grab your luggage.
Hey.
Let me help you with that. He's quick on his feet, hopping out of the car before you can utter a word. At his instance, he carries your luggage for you as you two walk into the lobby. We love accessibility options, right? It's great. I like that they're very diverse and they have accessibility options. That's really nice. It has a bit of chic flair alongside the cozy vibe, with framed photos of runway designs along the halls. Speaking of, you walk up to the check-in desk where a man is idly flipping through a fashion magazine. Dante, how's business been? Oh no, he's gone through the circles of hell. This is his 9th circle. Okay. Dante looks up and sets his reading down, a smirk forming on his lips. Oh. Like usual, we just got a silhouette? Okay. He turns to you and greets you with the same laid-back smile. Welcome to Coral Inn, the name's Dante. We're not a bed and breakfast, in case you're wondering. He's an old friend of mine from high school and the manager here. This is Rosie. She got into some car trouble and needs to stay here for a bit while Kai takes a look at her car. I know it's sudden, but do you think you could do me a favor and try to help her out with accommodations? I don't know, man. I'm already cutting it close to my margins this bill cycle. Oh, no worries. I have a card, so I can pay. The rental company told me I'll be reimbursed for emergency accommodations after my stay, so it's all good. Cool. We've got all of the amenities you'll ever want. Wi-Fi, air conditioning, and running water. Really extravagant stuff. I mean, what else could someone ask for? You'd be surprised. Some clientele really like the glitz and glamour, but don't have enough to cough up for hotels in the next town. To be unlocked in the DLC. Apparently, Dante is unlocked in the DLC. Hell, one guy wanted a personal sauna and a jacuzzi. Almost laughed at his face. A ringtone interrupts your conversation and Gene takes out his phone, excusing himself to answer it. Well, that about covers it. Would you like a room? My unlockables pala dito, apparently. I like how they have a ward that says best hotel. Yes, please. You hand him your card and he starts tapping away at his keyboard. He prints out a form for you to sign, handing you back your card along with a room key. You're all set. Have a nice day. Or that's his natural skin color. We're not here to judge. I mean, it could be, but I wish I could see his hair color, because his hair looked really spiky. He seemed to really want to get back to his magazine because the moment he finishes, he picks it back up, flipping until he reaches a certain page. You thank him and head over to Gene. It sounds like he's finishing up the call as he hangs up the moment you walk beside him. He turns to you and smiles even though there's a pinch to his brows now. His shoulders look just as tense as his jaw, so you give him a worried look. Is everything okay? Oh yeah, nothing to worry about. I'm sorry, but I'll have to leave earlier than I wanted to. That was from the station. I need to book it back there for something. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon at some point. We will. I'll make sure to drop by if I can. Try to enjoy your stay while you're here. Make sure not to get too crazy, though. You wave at him as he rushes towards the entrance. Dante shouts a farewell to him, and just like that, he's gone. Why is Jean's sweat looks like he's crying on one eye? Oh, I didn't see very well. I was focused on the text. I didn't see very well. Well, time to get settled. Ooh. Oh, wow. Camera work. The room, following the theme of Brian Bay, is also cozy and inviting. It's nothing too luxurious, but you find yourself becoming pretty attached to the vibe of this place. It's a scar, I think. Yeah, he has a scar. The bed looks so soft and comfortable, but you resist the temptation of flopping down on it. You know if you put your head down, you're going to pass out for God knows how long. Wait, I thought he has no space scars. No, he has face and arm scars. This is nice. I would have looked into staying here if I knew the place. All from the Agnes mix. Oh, Jajazi, shut up. You set the luggage down by the door with a loud thunk. After spotting an outlet, you quickly fish out the charging cable to plug in your phone. While I wait for that to charge, I should look around the room. Maybe even try to get more comfortable. Oh, we have a menu. Wall decor, decoration. Oh, we can decorate. Oh my god, I like how there's we have Stardew Valley and Lads, my dudes. I like that. We can decorate our room even though it's a hotel room. Damn. Oh, ukulele. Surf. Oars. No, I'm gonna stick with the games. Oh. Wait, I didn't finish decorating everything. Wait. Okay. As you finish settling in, your phone starts to ring. Kai's name appears on the screen, so you quickly answer it. Kai, what's up? Hey there, just wanted to let you know your car's safe and sound at the shop now. Okay. Also, just checking how things have been for you. Yep, all good here. I'm staying at the Coral Inn. He called, but text message, right? Hi, Black. Welcome to the stream. Same. I'm very confused. I'm staying at the Coral Inn. Good to hear. I'm gonna text you the address pin for the shop. It's about 15-minute walk from where you are, but I like to explain in person and also have you sign some things. Bounce sounds fun as hell, I know, but it's Bargain Wheels policy. That's okay with me. I'll be there in a bit. You hang up and instantly hear the chime of a new text. It's the address pin along with the thumbs up emoji. You get it set up on your phone's map app and head out. Dante looks up from his magazine as soon as you enter the lobby. Ano yan eh, kapag may tumatawag tapos nagtatanong kung text ba yun, ayan yung sagot. How's the room? Everything to your liking? For sure, it's really nice and I wish I could stay longer. He smiles and leans back against his chair, looking pleased at your enthusiastic response. Glad to hear. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. Thanks again for the help and the warm welcome. Jean mentioned that Dante can be a little standoffish with guests, but I haven't gotten that vibe at all from him. Also, why is the cursor a popsicle? I honestly don't know. It's been like that for a while. Let's try to keep it that way, though. I wouldn't want to accidentally get on his bad side while staying here. Don't mention it. Go on and have fun exploring. New isekai. Shadow Lord from another world runs an inn. Oh, that would be so funny, though. That would be a funny plot. You wave at him and he takes your leave. I take my leave. Yes. You haven't been to many auto shops, but them's the breaks has a certain charm to it. The smell of motor oil and rubber is strong but not unbearable. Kai greets you at the garage entrance, wringing his fingers clean into a towel as he takes you over to what you can only assume is the reception area. He leans back against one of those workbenches, arms crossed over his chest. You can take a seat wherever you'd like. You wave at him and he takes your leave. No, I don't. I like that leave. Yes. He took the leaf. The leaf. So he says, but the only options available to you are what looks like a well-worn couch and one of the lopsided stools in the garage. You shake your head. Take a seat wherever. Rise, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, my dude? Bro. OMG threads of you. Yes, Shikomari. Welcome to the stream. It is threads of you. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So he says, but the only options available, you shake your head. Okay. Suit yourself. I'm sitting on the hydraulic lift. Whoa there. So I've got some good news for you. Looks like it really is just an alternator issue, so it's not too bad to fix. Bad news is that it's not gonna be an easy thing to get. Oh, what do you mean? We can't just, I don't know, go buy one? In theory, yeah. In practice, not his hydraulic lift. Whoa there, no one was thinking that. Okay. I'm just violating OSHA regulations. Damn. Chad be thirsty. Chad be as thirsty as MC here. I'll need to get it from a dealer. It's a rental, so it's complicated. I have to go through bargain wheels, and then they've got to reach out to the nearest dealer, and it wouldn't really be a priority since they won't exactly be making money off it. You're joking. The sympathetic expression on his face tells you he very much isn't. Give or take a few days before I can get the alternator in my hands. Sorry, that's kind of how it goes, but once I get it, it should be pretty quick and you'll be able to get out of here in no time flat. I'm just glad that in this game, only the MC is thirsty, as compared to the office worker dating sim where you have the walking HR violation as a love option. That is true. That is very true. Imagine if the shop is not OSHA certified. Honestly, I'm not familiar with OSHA, so I can't say anything. That's not exactly news I wanted to hear, but it's not the worst thing, you suppose. You get to stay at that nice inn for a little longer. Maybe this is all some elaborate twist to get me to make some summer memories here.
Ah.
I tried calling them earlier, but corporates... well, speak of the devil. Hang out for a second in case they've got questions. As Kai disappears into the garage, you start to think about your next step. Now that you have at least a few days of free time, what will you do with it? Meet someone special. Whoa there. Maybe see what the town has to offer. You know, let's check what the things in the town are. Let's go. Let's see the sights. It's like what Jean said earlier. This town seems to have plenty to do if you look into the right places. Why not take the time to explore? You're definitely curious about what you might come across. Meet someone special. Ma'am, you've been here a total of 30 minutes. Exactly. The possibilities are endless, and I've always wanted to just explore a new city, so why not start with Brine Bay? Before long, Kai returns with a clipboard and a handful of forms that get crushed against a pen he's holding. Meet someone special. Are we getting robbed? Oh dear. Alright, so give me your initials here and here. Signature here. It'll keep you liability free as the renter. After a quick review to make sure the legalese all holds up, the paperwork is completely and hastily faxed away. That's about all I can do for you now. Just kind of a waiting game. Jean can help you out. Yeah, he pointed me in the direction of an inn. Coral? That's the one. Guess I should do my part. You hungry? Ooh, are we going out to lunch? I was about to grab something to eat before they called in the cavalry. Come on. He doesn't wait for an answer, but he does wait for you by the door. The sign still flipped to say open. Don't need to change that? Nah, I need maybe 10-15 minutes tops. Don't you get indigestion? Yeah. Okay, as someone who eats that fast, I understand. But also, dude, that's pretty fast. Ooh. The voices get me every time. Jeez. All the time. He gets indigestion all the time, dude. As he pulls down the shutters, a little breath of a laugh manages to escape. The garage is swiftly locked as he guides the two of you onto the sidewalk. Ruby, what? What, Rise? What? I'm just walking you there, and then I'll have to head back. Can't too long of a detour. Cars want me. Something needs me. We can grab something together next time, yeah? When I've got someone else around to mind the garage while my dad's out of town. The voices get me every time. Jean's deep voice is more appealing personally. Well, no, honestly, both of them sound really good. I'm not gonna lie. They both sound like really good voice actors. You walk into the diner beside Kai, the smell of fresh coffee instantly hitting you alongside the gust of freezing air conditioning. It's a quaint little place, but judging by the amount of customers, a popular one. One of the servers walks over, greeting you cheerfully with a bright smile. Oh, he's a cutie! He's Honey Senpai! He's Honey Senpai! Welcome, come on in! We have the twig. Shut up, Jajazi. His polite smile falters when his eyes land on Kai, but only for a moment before stretching into a warmer, genuine grin. Kai, what trouble are you bringing in today? Good trouble, probably. Oh, is his name Chris? Because he has that Chris theme. Oh! So... Sorry, loading. Sir, ma'am? Dude. Oh. Person. We will call them a person for now. Good trouble, probably. Kai nudges you playfully. The familiarity between the two gives you an immediate sense of ease. This is Rosie. New customer, new tourist, new friend. Ma'am, sir. Yeah, I'll say ma'am, sir for now. It's Ishiki Senpai from Food Wars. Wow, okay, whoa. Possibly, maybe. Nice to meet you, Rosie. Chris. Kai rests his elbow on the counter, half leaning against it as he jerks a thumb back in Chris's direction. Bawal mangkubad. Yeah, this is not completely Food Wars, guys. Stop. Finest chef this side of downtown. Chris gives Kai an appraising look, raising an eyebrow. Thanks. That's suspiciously high praise. Oh, their green eyes are so pretty. Look at that. Their green eyes are so pretty. You two know each other, I take it? I'm sorry, this whole vibe, the more that I stare at this whole vibe, it's very much X Love Beep. If you guys haven't seen the music video or the performances for X Love's Beep, I suggest you do, because Beep is a bop and it is really good and they look really good. This is giving X Love Beep. Imagine a Food Wars dating game. Oh my god. That would be a gooner game, I feel like. That would be a gooner game. You two know each other, I take it? Yeah, you could say that. I've known you, what, 10 years now? You're how old again? We're the same age, Kai. But yeah, just about. Why? Wanted to see if I could shamelessly ask you to spot me a free meal. Chris's cheeks turn pink across his arms crosses his arms over his chest, trying to hide his smile behind a huff. Okay, so him. Okay, so him. Him. Their green eyes are so pretty, me squinting at my tiny ass screen. Sorry. Oh yeah, they bet. Shut up, Rise. You could try. He flashes Chris a cheeky grin, leaning towards on both of his elbows. Kai rests his head on his hands, and it's obvious, even at a glance, that Chris isn't entirely put out by the question. How about if I hit you with a pretty please that worked on Mir last week? Kai, she's 12. And? Fine. You heard the man. Order whatever you want, Rosie. Morning's been rough on her. Car troubles. Chris gives a sympathetic look. You respond with a small smile and a shrug. I'm sorry to hear about that. Are you doing okay? Nothing a full stomach can help. Glad to hear it. It's on Kai's tab, so feel free to order as much as you'd like, okay? Oh, hold on now. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Chris hops again, smiling fondly at Kai's play up a nervous grin. He grabs a menu, gesturing you to follow him. With how everyone in town is attractive like that, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone be banging. Just because they're attractive doesn't mean they need to do the do, guys. Just because they look really pretty doesn't mean they do the do, okay? Kyra lands with a finger salute as his other hand reaches for the door. Don't be a stranger. Also, in the future, if you tell him Kai sent you, he'll give you 3 orders of hash browns and 1 big plate. I'll keep that in mind. Don't knock it till you try it. Go back to work. I'm going. Just because they're pretty doesn't mean they have to do the do. Yes, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they did. You know, Outlast Trials is fun. Granted, did my teammate friend nearly get me killed but not telling me Mother Goose was near? Yes, but that don't matter. It was funny. Hi, Pumpkin. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I will ever play Outlast Trials, but I've heard replay it and it seems fun. How are you? I hope you're doing okay after getting killed by your friend because Mother Goose was near. Chris happily waves and you toss him a quick thanks before he leaves. I hit multiple people with a brick and don't do that. Valid. I get it. I get it. Kappa Joe Mamas. I was trying to read the name. Kappa Joe Mamas. Don't give me that. No, you deserve it. You deserve it. The shop's name, Kappa Joe Mama. Just remove the mama. Kappa Joe, my favorite band. Nuh-uh, yeah, huh? You sit down in a booth near the counter. Your stomach decides to make its hunger known with a loud rumble. Chris, the kind soul, only lets out a small laugh as your cheeks burn. I'll give you a minute to look over the menu, then I'll be right back to take your order. Hi, Janny. Welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? Counter argument. Boop. Thank you for the boop. And thank you for redeeming a daily ruby rise. All our portions are pretty big. You definitely won't be leaving hungry. He leaves you to it as you open the menu, turning around to check up on several tables. Grab empty drink glances and keep light conversation. Somehow he makes it look effortless. For all the stress of today, you feel like you can finally relax, slumping into the airy booth seat. Let's see. Ooh. Kai special. Oh, I would love fish and chips actually. Fish and chips. You are feeling pretty hungry. The thought of crispy fried fish and potatoes makes your stomach rumble yet again. Honestly, that sounds so good. Kai has his own menu item? Oh no! His menu item is the 3 hash browns on a big plate. You call Chris over once you've decided. He jots it down and heads back to put in your order. As you wait, your gaze starts trailing around the diner. Other servers are quickly going back and forth to different tables every few minutes. It's literally just Kai on a plate. Whoa there! Some tables are filled with lively families of all ages. Others have quieter single occupants sipping coffee while scrolling on their phones. Many customers seem well acquainted with each other as they pass by booths, greeting one another warmly. There are a few that stand out way too much to be locals. Then again, it is summer break, so you aren't surprised to see tourists around here. Chibi Godzilla. Oh, hi! How was your Cosmatsu visit last year? Hello, Chibi Godzilla. Welcome to the YouTube audience. Cosmatsu was fun. Cosmatsu was really great. I enjoyed it. I got to hang out with a bunch of cool people. And yeah, it was really nice. It was actually really cool. Wow, had to drink water. I'm so sorry. And here we are. Chris appears out of nowhere with your plate, smiling down at you. He places it in front of you with a smooth, practiced motion. You start to dig into your food, humming in delight at the delicious flavors hitting your tongue, but stop when you see Chris slide into the seat from across you. Oh, they're cute! He's adorable! It's really X-Love Beep energy. He puts his chin in his hand, his eyes twinkle with genuine curiosity that reminds you of an eager puppy.
Go on. Don't mind me.
Oh, he sounds adorable. Ruby out here being hydrated. I mean, why not? Hydration is good. Hi, Kizo. Welcome to the stream. Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, you can't really complain. So considering he did get you a free meal, but this is certainly a new dining experience. Oh, he giving golden retriever energy. I mean, he's not like saying it himself that he is a golden retriever, but he does have it. Hey, Jajozy, thank you for the VIP. I'll fix that after stream. Hey, yo, is that Toma from Genshin? Okay, so we have Kaya, we have Diluc, now we have Toma. Damn, this is just Genshin. Is that a doggo on the lap? Yes, it's a doggo on the lap. Actually, I should fix that. Oh, PJ's eyes. I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. Sorry. The eye toggles. There we go. And there we go. PJ. Genshin Otome, apparently. For me, Cosmatsu Day 3 was quite fun. I went there with Sans from Undertale. A lot of people took pics with me too. I even met a Kitsune VTuber there. If you're familiar with her, you're familiar. Yes! I know the Kitsune VTuber. That's great. That's great that you got to go as Sans. Honestly, I wanted to cosplay, but I was also kind of tired. So I just went in like casual crocheted top and skirt, and it was fun. It was cool. I got to get a lot of things. I met Thomas BH when we went to the Philippines. I have a signed acrylic Sandy. Let's go. That's good. Ruby, don't forget about my and Jan's redeem. Huh? What do you... Did I not fix your VIPs? But I did, huh? Did you guys VIP? I forgot. I forgot. VIP. Okay, I'll fix it. Okay, so I'm gonna list it down. Jojo Z, Jan, and Uneng. There we go. I'll listed it down. She buffered. She old. Stop. I'm trying. Okay. May utang ka pala eh. Sinisingil ka na. I'll fix it later. Don't worry, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. You can't really complain considering that he did get you a free meal, but this is certainly a new dining experience. I do have plans to go to the next conventions as Godzilla. I'm currently working on the cosplay. Oh, that would be so cool though. What would you use to cosplay as Godzilla? Would you use the like... Because I'm just imagining the inflatable dinosaur outfit. But what would you use? Wala siyang utang sa akin, marinig at mapanood ko lang siya sapat na. Grabe ka! Okay, Yuneng. Not that I mind, but do you always sit down to watch your customers eat? He's adorable! He's so bunching. I wanna pinch his cheeks. He laughs, the sound light and charming. Up close, you can see a splattering of freckles across his cheeks. I wanna pinch him, bunching. Katulad ng binili ko Prime Vandal skin, sapat na yun. Cute laugh, right? He has a cute laugh.
No, not usually. But Kai's told me to look out for you, so that's what I'm doing.
So that's what I'm doing. I think the mixing could have been better for the vocal because there seems to be a mic debuff a little bit. But he's cute. He's adorable. Abunjing. Ako kaya when magiging abunjing. You're abunjing, Kizo. You're abunjing. I wanna squish your cheeks next time we meet. His voice is kind of muffled, right? There is like a little bit of a mic debuff, but it's okay. Can't stay long, but the part-timers can handle things until it's time for me to get back in the kitchen at least. You take a tentative second bite of your food. For all their teasing, it seems he and Kai are pretty close if he's actually doing this. Or maybe that's just how people are here. Jean and Kai were extremely friendly in their own right too. Is everyone here this friendly? Not that I'm ungrateful for the treatment so far, but is everyone in Brine Bay this nice?
I'd say so. It's not a big city, so pretty much everyone knows each other.
This is very well made though, I'm impressed, right? It is really well made. I I've heard that line in horror movies way too many times. It seems a little suspicious to me. Oh my god, is this gonna turn into like Doki Doki Literature Club? His eyes crinkle with mirth as he grins. I promise it's just the standard, run-of-the-mill, city in the middle of nowhere friendliness. We're too boring to have some dark secret. Are you sure about that? No, don't kill the ASMR boys. His head jerks up at the sound of the bell of the counter ringing.
Sorry, I've got to get back to work. It was nice hanging out with you. Make sure to tell me how the food was later, all right?
He gives... Which member of X-Love would he give energy of? He gives Haru energy. He's so adorable. He's adorable, but he's not like overly yes mama queen like Umuti. He's also not so cunty like Rui. And he's not so tsundere. Like ano. Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. Oh no. But he's very much Haru energy. He's very much Haru energy. Inflatable costume? Not really. I'm thinking Godzilla mask, a black jacket with Godzilla spikes with a pink shirt, a black dinosaur tail with added spikes on it, sweatpants, and red-black Jordans. Oh, that sounds so cool though. That's so cool. He is an abunjing yun na yun. Yes, he is an abunjing. He's very much like Haru. X-Love Haru. Guys, look him up. Look up X-Love in general. You won't regret it. Oh, and as promised, it's on me this time. Just close out the tab on the counter whenever you're done. He stands from the table, drumming his fingers on its surface as he leaves. Well, thanks! And like that, he's gone, his strawberry blonde hair bouncing as he rushes through the counter to greet customers. You turn back to your plate to dig in. The food's delicious, and as Chris said, the serving size is way more than enough. Before you know it, half of the meal is gone. You lean back against the booth with a full and happy stomach. After giving yourself a moment to relax from the meal, you get up to head over to the counter for a box. It'll make for a great dinner later on at least. October, what's this? Haru is a Japanese singer under 257 Entertainment. He's the maknae of the genderless group X-Love. He is also known for being a contestant of the reality survival show Boys Planet. Yup, that's Haru. That's my baby Haru. That's baby Haru. Rui is my favorite, but Haru has like a special place in my heart. He's so adorable. You notice Chris there holding a to-go bag and chatting with someone. Oh! Hello. His soft white hair is the first thing that catches your eye. He looks a bit uncomfortable as he stiffly stands there with a hand on his neck. He doesn't meet Chris's gaze either. It's good to see you, Vince. How's your practice going? Uy, Vince, nandito ka pala. Vince! Vince lets out a small sigh while rubbing his neck.
The day's barely started.
Whoa! Corpse, is that you? Oh no, it's not too low to be corpse, but hello? I know, but I figured I'd ask and check on you. That is deep. No, honestly, Jean's voice is deeper. Jean's voice is way deeper. A customer nearby calls for Chris. He pulls the bag down onto the counter and offers a quick wave. Jean's voice is deeper. Gender bent jet. Oh, I see it. And just to make it interesting, I'm thinking of having either Godzilla-style sword or trident. Oh! I say sword. Sword would fit better, I feel like. Oh nga, no, parang jet nga. Actually, yeah. Sorry, I've gotta go. Enjoy your food. Vince gives a small wave back, watching Chris dash away. He lets out another small sigh and turns to reach for the bag. I'm starting to, like, slur. That's when his eyes meet yours. He freezes up, looking a bit startled at your presence. Krish. Yes, Krish. Isn't this Kamisato Ayato from Genshin? It's all Genshin characters! His mouth opens and closes a few times. He looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time deciding. I should probably say something so it doesn't get too awkward, right? Don't pressure him. I don't want to pressure him. The last thing you want to do is force a guy into a conversation. You've been in that awkward position before. But you don't want to be rude, so you smile at him before looking away. There's a few moments of silence before he clears his throat. If you're wondering where I got the inspiration for the costume design from, it's a slight tribute to my Hololive Oshi Gura. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, actually. Oh, that works. I can imagine it. Okay, if that's the case, then go for the trident.
Hi. My name's Vince. I like your outfit.
He's trying. He's so quiet, you barely hear him, but somehow you find yourself thinking it's pretty endearing. Oh, thanks. I think this outfit makes me feel comfortable. I'll say comfortable. That's what I always do. A social recluse, same. Super comfortable. I'm on vacation, so I'm trying to loosen up. Vince smiles shyly and nods in agreement. I think you can kind of tell, but I'm a new visitor to Rhine Bay. I ran into some rental car trouble, so I'm waiting for that to get fixed.
That sounds difficult. I'm sorry that happened.
Sorry. He said, it's like, I'm sorry that happened. And then in the background, you hear a wow. In the background, there was like a wow. Sorry, I got distracted. I got very distracted. It's okay. It's okay. I've decided to make the best of my time here and take a proper look around. Thank you for the hydrate. My tea is done, so I'm gonna drink water now. The background, wow, was someone watching your conversation. I know, right? Imagine just somebody just like watching and just going like, wow, he can talk. Oh my god. Actually, I was wondering if you had any recommendations for me. Are there any spots you like or go to often? I like the beach. I spend most of my time there feeding the crabs. Huh, that's the first time I've heard that. What do you feed them? Usually pieces of meat from my meal. I tear up some chicken or beef, but they really enjoy that. And they really enjoy that. I'll be honest, I never expected crabs to like meat. They do. Not only that, but they enjoy eating dead bodies of other animals. Oh, he's got that kind of interest, I see. He says the fact with such enthusiasm you're taken aback for a bit. Without him noticing, he's gotten closer to you with his hands moving animatedly as he talks. Your expression must have been more extreme than you thought because Vince turns bright pink and takes several steps back. Oh no! No, it's okay, come back. Talk about your hyperfixation with me. I don't mind. It's fine. I mean, crabs are scavengers. It's not like they specifically look forward to eating dead bodies. And if you think about it, we also sort of do too, considering we eat stuff like burgers and fried chicken. Gnarly. Party in the Hollywood Hills. Ah! He rambles on while looking down at his feet, becoming more and more embarrassed. Aw, the trauma of feeling like you're being overbearing about your hyperfixation, right? Aw. His mouth snaps shut and he hunches over slightly, trying to look as small as possible.
Sorry. I'll be going now.
No, don't leave. Talk about your hyperfixation. Come back, sit down. It's fine. Go, come on, talk. Before you can get a word in, he dashes over to the door. No! Vince, don't forget your food. Chris comes up from behind you with a hand on his hip. Vince freezes. He's already halfway through the door, standing there awkwardly for a few seconds. Why did you interrupt him, Ruby? I didn't do anything! He slowly turns back around, trudging back to the counter with his gaze glued to the floor. Oh! He silently grabs the bag and takes his leave again, stiff as a board. You hear Chris let out a soft sigh. He turns to you, meeting your gaze. Is everything okay? I think so. We were talking about crabs, but I think I might have spooked him. No, I think you're fine. Sorry for leaving you two like that. Please don't take it to heart, by the way. Vince is just a bit... well, he's not a bad guy. All you can do is nod. He definitely didn't give off any weird or bad vibes. Chris helps you close your tab. He also hands you a pamphlet with the diner's address and number on it. Keep this on you. If you ever need a hearty meal and a place to relax, you're always welcome at Kappa Joe. Oh, eto ka na naman. Pap, umiiwas ng tingin. Always welcome at Kappa Joe. It was nice meeting you, and I hope I'll see you again. You thank him with a warm smile, waving goodbye. Once you leave the diner, you notice the sun a lot higher in the sky now. You briefly check your phone and it's just turned noon. Oh my god, that was all morning. Jeez. With a full stomach and lighter mood, you decide to walk off your meal by getting a general look around your surroundings. The city has several places of interest you might check out later. There's an arcade, theater community center, and other entertainment spots. MC speedrunning through all the men of town within 1 hour, right? You walk past a group of people holding bags and baskets full of fresh produce. One woman carefully balances a stunning bouquet of sunflowers in one arm and a bushel of roses in the other. You turn to find the general direction of where they came from. It looks like there might be something worth visiting. There are rows of stalls lined up with all sorts of different handmade goods and produce being sold. From the look of it, you stumble into a bustling farmer's market. You decide to follow the crowd, walking down the road between stalls.
You can do it, honey. We just need a few more things and then we're good to go.
More? I thought that was the last of it. You watch as a couple struggles to pull a handcart filled to the brim with fruits and vegetables. The one not pulling huffs, puts her hands on her hips, and offers to take her partner's place. She only takes a couple of steps forward before coming to a complete stop, cheeks red and out of breath. Hey, watch out for the equipment! You jolt and quickly move out of the way as a new voice pops up in front of you. A quick sweep of your surroundings shows a single tripod standing at least an arm's length away. Perched on top of it is a sleek black digital camera that looks like it costs more than a month's worth of rent. He clears his throat and you turn on your heels, coming to face with a man bearing a menacing glare. The man shakes his head as if you've knocked over the gear. Oh, is that it? I'm not that close to it, but you're getting close to that, and that's close enough. It's important. His arms are crossed lightly over his chest, tapping a foot impatiently. He looks like he's about to continue a scolding session with a vengeance. This guy seems trouble, and maybe even a possible street fight if things go south. You mumble an apology before quickly turning to leave. In your hurry, you actually bump into something, this time with a loud crushing sound. Crumbs sprinkle all over you and the floor. You look up to see a woman holding what used to be an intact box of crisp cookies. She's also covered in cookie debris, staring blankly at the mess between you two. I'm sorry. Your apology is cut short when she heaves a heavy sigh and puts you both hands up in front of her. It's fine. I was on company card. It's fine. This town is full of shadow people. I know. Like, why don't we see them? You can't even get a word in as she speed walks away, all the while murmuring something under her breath. That sure was something. You're left dumbfounded, covered in cookie crumbs. You take a moment to recollect yourself before starting to brush them off.
Are you doing okay? That was a pretty messy accident. I've got a towel if you need it.
Another voice. Oh no, he's cute. Oh no, he's cute. You look behind you, finding a man casually leaning over his easel with a clean towel in one of his hands. Oh no, he's abused. I'm kidding. No. This is new. I was gonna say he gives Caleb energy, but then he's drawing, so it's like Raphael. So, did you see all that? He gives you a bemused smile, gesturing you to come over. Sure did. I'm pretty sure everyone that wasn't busy witnessed that. But let's get you out of the line of fire before another accident happens. Hi-ree! Yes, this is new! I'm guessing this is new. Hello! Welcome to the stream! Ruby mentioned you played this before, and all I could say was, of course she did. Yeah, she did, definitely. Well, let's get you out of this line of fire before another accident happens. TY for the shout out. No problem, wife. He extends the towel towards you and you take it with a grateful nod. As you start to wipe away the rest of the crumbs, he turns back to his easel. He starts scratching away with a black crayon on the sketch pad. Crayon? That's charcoal, ma'am! You're not from around here, huh? Was it that obvious? Every local knows not to get distracted in the farmer's market. It's a war zone out here if you're not careful. Is that Tartaglia? Everyone is a Genshin character, God! Well, I think I've learned my lesson very clearly now. He chuckles at your dry tone and puts the crayon down.
It might not have been the best experience, but I've got to thank you for being my newest muse.
Ooh! Okay. Out of all the voices so far, I like his best. I kind of like his best. I like his voice the best among all the characters. Sir, she just bumped into you. How is she your muse? I know. I'm also still a Jean boy. No, valid. Jean's voice is like really nice too. But I like this guy's voice the best so far. He picks up the sketch pad, turning it to show you. It's a messy but adorable portrait of you covered in crumbs. Oh no, I'm just imagining a chibi drawing of me covered in cookie crumbs. Oh Jesus. His voice tickles the eardrums. That's true. The style reminds you of something you've seen before, but you can't put a name to it. It's called chibi. This is so cute. I definitely don't look that adorable while I've got this mess on me, but thanks.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Mama! Ang guwapo ng boses!
He smiles sheepishly and tears off the sheet to hand to you. How do you do that so fast? And he flirts. I know.
Here, I want you to have this. I hope it might cheer you up a bit after the cookie incident.
He sounds so soft. He does. He does sound soft. He makes air quotes with his fingers at the last part and a laugh bubbles up from you. Very Raph vibes without the sass. Exactly, that's true. Thanks. I'm glad I was some form of entertainment to the locals. Tayo na lugi sa mga lalaki dito. Gaganda ng boses. I know. Pag magandang okay, admittedly, mostly because of like being an audio engineer, if you have a nice voice, or if you're developing a really good voice, whether it's singing or speaking, like, hello. Why did you clip that, Jojozy? Also, hi, Journeyman. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the head pats. Okay, continuing the game. You notice a small signature on the top right corner of the paper. It reads A. Mitchell in a similarly messy hand. A. Mitchell. A. Burr. A. Ham. It was the perfect cut. No! It was you looking up, left, and going, Mama. I'll see it later. Oh my gosh. Okay na pala yung singing voice eh. Medyo pasok na ako. No, honestly, if you have like a good voice, it's dagdag pogi points. Oh, what's with the color? The color is not matching up to certain art. Why are they not matching up? Okay na pala yung singing voice. Okay, wait, sorry, I read that again. What's the A stand for?
It's Andrew, actually. Andrew Mitchell. Feel free to just call me Andrew, though.
Hi, Andrew. Well, you're a great artist, Andrew. I'm Rosie. Is this something you do for a living? His eyes widen at first, but he laughs it off softly and shakes his head. Laugh! Okay. Okay. I'm sad. Nope, I'm glad you think I'm good enough to earn a living off it, but I work over there. He points at a bookstore several shops down. I run Book Hook most of the time, but I like to take a break every once in a while. Oh no, he's Checkbang Oppa! No, he's Checkbang Oppa! Oh no! Oh my god. If you guys don't know what Checkbang Oppa is, There's a song by BB. What's that song? BB Checkbang Oppa. Scott and Zelda. There's a song called Scott and Zelda. You guys should hear it. If probably if you guys have been on TikTok, you've heard it. It's the and it's about like flirting with a checkbang oppa. Oh my god, checkbang oppa. Honestly though, checkbang oppas are mistaken sometimes for performative males. But there's a thin line between checkbang oppa and performative male. Oh no! The more that I look at him, I'm like, oh no, he's performative male. He doesn't have the wired earphones though, but he has a notebook. But he draws. Oh no, I'm so conflicted. Why am I so conflicted about this? Jeez. But he's checkbang oppa. He actually works at a bookstore and he likes books and he likes art. I'm gonna say that he's in the checkbang oppa side.
Oh.
Actually, I'm out here trying to advertise the event happening at my shop tomorrow. What's it for? It's a promotion for the 25th anniversary of the official release of Trials of Tempest. I've got a new reprint coming to my shelf soon. I figured it'd be a good way to get the people to stop by the shop. Now that he mentions it, his style is reminiscent of the original book cover art for the series. You glance down at the other sketches he's taken out of the sketch pad that are laid around his feet. They all bear a similar look to them design-wise. Oh, is this the book that you, like, designed? He's clearly inspired by the art of Trials with its unique light handstrokes and crosshatch shading. His personal twist used crayon gives it a chalky outline to everything. I've heard of it before. I've seen this series floating around bookstores in my city too. I never got the chance to read it, but it looks interesting. If I get the chance to, I'll try to stop by and take a look around. Andrew blinks owlishly at your response. He glances down at his easel, brushing his hands over his lap. He takes a moment to collect himself before turning to fish a flyer out of the tote bag by the foot of his easel. Oh no, he uses a tote bag! Oh, that's another mark on the performative male rat. No, checkbang oppa, checkbang oppa, checkbang oppa, checkbang oppa. That'd be great, honestly. Thanks for offering to visit. If you want to chat again, you can walk right in or call the store. The address and number's on the flyer. Fireworks? In the afternoon? Performative male pala si Andrew. He's not a performative male. He's checkbang oppa. He got shot. No, he did not. You turn your head to where the sound came from and notice a large crowd gathering around something nearby. Looks like the afternoon show's about to get started. Afternoon fireworks? Oh, huh. Do you know what it's about? The local theater company, Real Dramatics, hosts an annual fundraiser talent show every summer. That was not a firework bang. It was not. It really was not. You don't have to be in the company to participate, by the way. Locals can sign up and give it a go. I'd volunteer, but I don't think anyone wants to watch a guy paint for over an hour. Trust me, the performances are something you don't want to miss. That sounds really exciting. I'll have to go check that out. Thanks again for the towel and the flyer. I should get going. No worries. Keep heading east and you'll end up at the beach. Got it. I'll see you around. He waves at you as you make your way down the street towards the beach. You arrive to find the crowd gathering by the stage. It's evening! There we go. Music starts to blast on the speakers with a super lively and catchy tune. The symphony of electric guitar, the piano, drums, it's everyone bobbing their heads and clapping along with the beat. You want to get a better view, so you make your way through the crowd. You're making your way downtown, walking past, looking up at the stage when the crowd starts to cheer. Oh! Gecko, what are you doing here? Gecko, what are you doing here? 3 people strut up onto the stage. The man in the middle is hard to miss with that electrifying green hair and his dark tank top that shows off his fit body. He blows a kiss and you hear a swarm of fans squeal with glee. It is Gecko, right? It is Gecko. Somehow you find yourself in front and center of the crowd. You lock eyes with the main singer. Oh no, are we getting our YN moment? Oh my god. He smoothly slides across the stage with a quick and graceful footwork as he sings along with the two backup singers behind him. Oh, and they say that he's the Rizzler with the most Riz of all. Oh god, what kind of a song is this? The lyrics sound unfamiliar. You definitely haven't heard a song of this before. It seems like everyone else has, judging by their excitement. It's new to you, but you find it pretty catchy. You start bobbing your head along with the beat while talking about the Rizzler? Oh my god. Again, inconsistency with the colors. Jesus. He even has the Kingdom Corp logo on his shirt. No, it's a sling bag. It's a belt bag. There it is. You startle as the main singer hops off the stage and waltzes through the audience. Oh, we are getting our YN moment. He does amazing crowd work as he high-fives people, waves at them, winks, and occasionally stops to make them sing along to the mic. That's when he locks eyes with you again amidst the throng of adoring fans. He smoothly makes it over to you, never missing a beat as he does. Girl, you've gone through 100 YN moments. That's true. But this is like the concert YN moment. You know, the moment where like Harry Styles starts to go down the stage and hands you the mic. Akala ko logo kanina yung unang art. Well, it's a bag apparently. The crowd naturally parts to give him room to approach you. Instead of extending the mic to you, he continues to sing it to it and waltz in a circle around you. Oh, he's peacocking! Oh dear! Oh no! He does a twirl before landing a dramatic stance, sending you a wink and striking a finger gun pose. Oh, he's peacocking. Ugh. You can't help but laugh at the cheesy yet charming move. The crowd seems to eat it up too as they whistle and holler. Your spotlight moment ends as soon as he steps away and moves to another person nearby. He does this with a couple more people before he leaps back onto the stage. The music swells and he heads as he and the backup singers all strike a unique pose to fire the final note. A flash of sparklers rain from the stage to finish the show.
Thank you! Thank you! My name's Kevin Zuno, and these two awesome performers with me are Zoe and Mika.
I'm caught off guard with the voice this time, but not for the same reasons. The way he said thank you, reminded me of a friend, and I'm... I can't shake it out. I need... take it seriously. This is not your friend. He's not the voice. No, stop. The way he's... Stop. I got no Genshin for him. Me too. I can't imagine him as a Genshin character. I can't imagine. No, it's stuck. The mental image of my friend is stuck. He's not my boy Baizu. Yeah, he's not Baizu. He doesn't seem like a Baizu type. Real Dramatics annual summer talent show fundraiser wouldn't be possible without all your support. An extra big shout out to all our lovely fans that came today. He throws a deadly combo of wink and kiss to the crowd below. Swarms of fans waving posters and signs with Kevin's face on them shriek and jump happily. I need... My mind is like, because of the voice and because of the winks and... I'm imagining a very specific person and I don't like it. I told you, Ruby, it's a K, but for Kevin instead. Oh no! I'm thinking of a different Kevin! I'm thinking of like Kevin Napor from Mean Girls. Oh, that would be so bad. Oh god. These funds will go out to our community theater to keep everything up and running. Not only that, it'll keep our class prices low and help fund performances abroad. He makes a grand sweeping gesture at the booths on either side of the stage. If you're interested in donating, please check out the booths after the show. Now that that's out of the way, give it up for our next act. We've got some wicked breakdancers ready to flex their skills. I'm a lurk, might not be back before you end stream. Thank you for lurking, Jojo-Z. Thank you for dropping by. Applause roars from the crowd once more before Kevin bows and leaves the stage. You watch him move through the throng of people and to your complete surprise, head straight for you. He stops in front of you, giving you a sheepish grin.
Hey there! Thanks for watching our show. I hope you enjoyed it.
It's not your friend. It's not your friend. It's not your friend. It's not your friend. It's not your friend.
Also, I wanted to say thanks for being such a good sport while I was doing crowd work.
No problem. Sorry if that put you on the spot, though. You were a natural.
You might have heard earlier, but I'm Kevin. What's your name?
I did, but it's nice to meet you again. I'm Rosie. And I really like the performance, yeah? It's my first time in such a high energy it's my first time at such a high energy talent act. Kevin smirks, tucking his thumb and finger under his chin.
Well, you are talking to one of Brian Bay's biggest stars.
Man, Kevin is giving me sad vibes, and I don't know why. Oh no, I see it. I see it. I see the sad vibes. I see it. It's only natural that my fans would come out to support me. Oh wow, really? Nah. His smirk widens at your blank stare. But I do have a decent following. I am a pretty big deal on the online theater scene. Oh really now? Or are you bluffing again?
Hey!
This time it's for real. I've got at least 10,000 followers on here. Wow, big shot. He takes his phone out and rapidly taps away on the screen. Before you can get a word in, he faces towards you. Okay, sir. A muted video is playing on the screen, showing various cuts of him performing on different stages. You note the amount of likes and comments on the video. He definitely isn't lying about his popularity, at least. You mentally jot down his username. Daryl Keev. The real Kev. The real Kev. The real Kev. The real Kev to look up later.
Careful now. He'll scroll on his page for hours if you don't stop him.
Vox? There's Baizu. There's the Baizu character. Hi. Kevin and you look up from his phone to find a man standing a few feet away. He could easily be mistaken for a model with his looks. Long, wavy, light brown hair frames a handsome face and thin frame glasses to do nothing to hide his pretty brown eyes.
Oh?
Well, if it isn't my biggest fan, I didn't know the mayor of Brine Bay had the time to visit a humble performer like me. Kevin makes a grand show of greeting him with a deep bow. The man's cheeks tinge pink as he coughs into his fist. Okay. I'm bluffing my words. Play along. I'll play along. You can tell right away that Kevin's messing with you again, but for some reason you feel like playing along with this little joke. You sure do know a lot of people in high places.
Please, ignore him. I could never be the mayor, really.
My family just happens to be quite involved with the local development of Brine Bay. We own some real estate. It's nothing to brag about, but let's move on from that. Oh, he is a Nepo baby. I see. This dude gives me the handsome elf vibe from anime. Handsome elf vibe? I'm not familiar. I'm sorry, Uning. Well, I'll be honest. When Kevin said you were the mayor, I already knew he was bluffing.
Oh, what gave it away?
I doubt any mayor dresses that fashionably. He runs a hand through his hair before flipping it elegantly. You have a good eye. Perhaps I should wear khakis next time to properly fool everyone. As if you'd ever walk out of the house wearing that. I could make it work with a bit of tailoring here and there.
Well.
Anyways, I had a moment to myself after a few meetings, so I decided to come and watch the talent show. But while I was trying to listen for the next act, I couldn't quite pay attention with someone loudly bragging about himself. Really, Kevin, you have plenty of fans already. I'm sure she can be spared. You're just jealous. You don't mind, right? He throws on his best puppy eyes and you can't help but snort in response. Kevin sighs dramatically at your lack of agreement. He shrugs with a grin pulling at his lips. And he looks like he comes from a royal family. He does. Okay, I got the message loud and clear. I'll leave you to be. I've gotta head over there to help out at the booth anyways. Enjoy the rest of the show. Hit me up later if you want to talk some more. He gives a big bow to you and then blows a kiss to the man. The man rolls his eyes as you wave goodbye. Kevin disappears into the crowd, leaving you two alone. Without Kevin's bubbly energy filling the space, you both fall into a comfortable silence. The next act is mesmerizing to watch as a team of acrobats flip and leap smoothly across the stage. It amazes me how flexible some people can be. You can say that again. My bones creak every time I get up from my chair. He snorts, his shoulders slightly shaking from trying not to laugh out loud as you grin at him. You somehow end up making brief commentary here and there with him on different performances. You don't even notice how fast time goes by until the last act finishes and you see the theater company's director is on the stage. He quickly introduces himself before thanking everyone for their attendance and donations. You clap along with everyone as the theater crew takes a bow. The director bids everyone a good night, signaling the end of the show. People begin dispersing and leaving the venue as the sun starts to set, tinting everything with a soft orange glow. The talent this year was even better than the last. What did you think of it as a newcomer? I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. I definitely think I needed something like this to start off my vacation right. I wish I had been here last year too, if that's how every talent show goes. And if anything, I'm glad my car decided to break down in this city of all places. I think there's plenty of interesting things that will keep me busy here. His brows furrow when he offers a sympathetic smile.
Oh.
Oh no, the condescending. The condescension in that tone. I'm sorry to hear about that. Where are you driving from?
Wait. I'm sorry. Where are my manners? I never even introduced myself properly this whole time. My name is Wyatt.
Valid name.
Usually I'm on top of things like this, but I suppose I had a few very good distractions keeping my mind busy.
Okay. His lips pull into a flirtatious smile and leans in closer. He extends a hand out to you, and you feel a bit flustered at the direct eye contact. The sassy guy, yes. In every Otome game, there's a soy. What do you mean?
Well,
I'm a business manager first and foremost, but I do dabble here and there depending on my interests and wherever I have the time. You shake his hand, surprised at how soft and gentle his skin feels. Then again, everything about the man screams luxury, so you're not surprised he has good skincare routine. He hands you a light beige business card embossed with thin gold borders and floral details.
oh.
And I don't think I caught your name. I'm sorry. It's Rosie. It's never too late for introductions, I think. It's nice to meet you, Wyatt. Likewise, I actually... Mr. Wyatt, there you are! You both look over and find the woman approaching you with a big grin on her face. You instantly recognize her from Kevin's performance as one of the backup singers, Zoe. She bows in greeting, looking back up at Wyatt while practically bouncing with joy. Mr. Karma, hey! Thank you so much for showing up today. We couldn't have done all of this without your help. We raised enough to meet several of our major funding goals. We're so grateful for your organizing the venue and everything else for us. Wait, singer? Zoe? Looks over at Table Demon Hunters. Wait a minute. Exactly. Hi, Steam Gray. Welcome to the stream. It could be that Zoe. We'll never know. This is a hodgepodge of different characters. Actually. Wyatt turns to Zoe with a small smile on his lips. There's no need to thank me. Valerie was the one that initiated this plan as a pet project. But still, we wouldn't have been able to fully afford all the equipment and everything without you two. I'd love to thank Miss Chantel too, but I can't find her. Oh, wait, that was Zoe, sorry. I am sure she's around here somewhere. I sent her on a quick errand, but haven't heard back so far. His eyes widen as he turns back to you. I'm sorry about that. We were in the middle of a conversation. Oh no, it's okay. You seem to have a lot going on, so it's no problem. Oh, geez, I'm sorry for cutting into your conversation like that. It's alright, Zoe. I need to find Valerie anyway, so why don't we go together? It was a pleasure talking to you, Rosie. I hope we can talk again sometime. Sure thing. It was nice to meet you. The two leave as Zoe continues to chat happily to a relatively quiet Wyatt. You two look around, noticing several theater crew cleaning the venue. After all that energy, you find yourself a little grateful at the calm and quiet of things settling down for a day. You make a cursory glance around you though. Given how the day's been, you expect another random encounter with someone else. Oh my god, this is a series of random organic encounters. Jesus Christ. These are all organic encounters, my god. The cursory is one of my favorite words. That's true. It's a nice word. Hello, vegan. Welcome to the stream. Minutes pass by without anything new. You breathe out a small sigh of relief. Organic encounter galore, right? Well, I guess that's it for today. Maybe it's time to head back to the interest. You start to trek back while enjoying the sight of the sunset on the horizon and the calm waves gently washing up against the sand. Walking took a little longer than you thought, but thankfully the lovely weather made it pretty enjoyable. Just as you make it back to the inn's parking lot, you notice a familiar car parked by the front. When you get closer, you also notice Jean standing by the passenger side, quietly talking to someone in the car. Oh! It's Jean and Vince, and to your surprise, you see Vince sitting in the passenger seat, looking a bit nervous as he bites his lip. Oh, there's something going on between them! Jean looks up when he hears your footsteps and smiles at you. Hey there, did you have a good day? I think so. I got to meet a lot of new faces today and see some interesting things. I hope you don't mind me asking, but is the passenger in trouble? It looks like you've got someone in your patrol car. Did they get into some sort of trouble? Jean shakes his head. I know what this might look like, but no one's getting arrested here. He just looks like that whenever he sits in my car. I'm here because I wanted to check in on you. I was driving Vince back home and I figured I'd drop by real quick. You hear a small groan from the open windows. You look over and see Vince sinking into his seat with his hands over his face. Jean is a police officer? Yeah, Jean is the sheriff. Jean glances between you two, slowly raising a brow. He puts a hand on his hip and watches you with a curious twinkle in his eyes. Arrest me, sir. Aneng, hoy! Do you two know each other? You glance back at Vince. He's staring right back at you, looking like a lost puppy. You want to answer for him to help him out, but he heaves a heavy sigh and turns to Jean. Remember what you've been telling me for the past few days about doing the thing? Ah, okay, I see where this is going. I tried doing it today. I tried talking to more people. But I ended up talking about crabs eating dead bodies to Rosie, who was just trying to talk to me. They're doing the thing? No. So now I'm the goth weirdo that's obsessed with crabs. Not that either are bad things. Crabs are great. Being goth is cool too. Oh god, I'm doing it again. He mumbles an apology behind his hands. Jean snorts before reaching over to give Vince's shoulder a squeeze. Jean leans in closer, his expression softening. Hey, you did really well. I'm proud of you for trying. You watch Vince slowly drop his hands to reveal a small, hopeful smile pulling at his lips. After they share a little moment together, Jean turns his attention back at you. How are the car repairs going? Both Kai and I have been busy, so I didn't get the chance to ask him. It's going to take a while since we need at least a few days to even get the right parts for the car. Jean's handsome face scrunches into a frown and his shoulders slump with disappointment. I'm really sorry to hear about that. For what it's worth, I'll give you my number in case you need anything while you're stuck here. He pulls out a pen and notepad from his utility belt. Do all sheriffs just hand this out to anyone? It's my personal work phone, and I think it's always good to have at least one contact to help you while you're stranded in some random town. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I'd feel a bit better knowing you can contact me directly if you need to. Now that sounds kind of ominous. Should I be worried about anything going on in Brine Bay? Jean's eyes widen and he blinks his surprise at the question. He quietly shakes his head. No, it's a great town and fairly safe, I promise. I didn't mean to scare you like that, sorry. I just like to be careful. It never hurts to be vigilant, especially in my line of work. You nod as he tears the page and hands it to you. You glance down, reading his number, scrawled on top with his name, Sheriff Gene Williams, right underneath. Actually, it doesn't have to be just me and your contacts. Vince has plenty of free time. If you ever needed someone to hang out with, I think he'd be able to make it, right, Vince? Gene turns to Vince, who rapidly looks between Gene and you like a deer caught in headlights. Oh, poor guy. He seems to consider it for a bit before he slowly nods. So I should give you my number, or do you give me yours? He pulls out his phone from his pocket but nearly drops it with shaky hands. He murmurs something under his breath, making sure he has a firm grip on it this time. His awkwardness is pretty adorable. You definitely wouldn't mind hanging out with him if given the chance. I wouldn't mind hanging out with him. Come on, let's get you out of your social butterfly. Let's go. How about I text you instead? He seems to prefer that idea and quickly nods with a small, thankful smile. Gene grins at your little interaction and straightens his back, looking content with his work. He writes down Vince's number with his name, Vince Matador, on another page before handing it to you. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. I just wanted to check on you before heading home for peace of mind. Again, if you need anything, feel free to call or text me or Vince. Good night. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Good night, you two. He circles around the car, getting back to the driver's side. The car starts up and Vince gives you a small wave as they drive away. You head into the inn, finding Dante hunched over at his desk, tinkering away at something. He raises his head at you at your approaching footsteps, nodding when you smile at him. Hey, how was the exploring? It went pretty well. I met plenty of people today. Plans have changed and I'll be staying here for at least a few more days. Sure thing. I'll have your card on file, so I'll just charge it. I have your card on file, so I'll just charge it until you check out. Stay as long as you need. The inn's not going anywhere. Great, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. He murmurs goodnight to you, already engrossed in whatever he was doing before. After a nice long shower, you get into a comfortable pair of pajamas, ready to settle to bed for the night. But before that, you pull out Andrew's drawing of you from your bag and tape it to the wall near your bed. Hi, Cheetah! Welcome to the stream! I really did mean it when I said he should look into pursuing art for a career. It's super cute and unique. When you're content with the placement, you pull out the blankets and hop into bed. You let out a contented sigh as the way you sink into the mattress. Now that you're all cozy, you pull out your phone for your nightly bedtime scrolling. But instead of opening your usual apps, you pull up the contacts list. Today sure was eventful. Look at all these new contacts I have. I'd say the one that was the most memorable meeting was... Ooh. Okay. Okay, so doom scroll, I know, right? Okay, so recapping everyone. Gene is the sheriff. He's the one who helped us out at the start. Kai is the mechanic. He's fixing our car. Chris is the one who has like ex-love vibes. He's the chef at the diner. Vince is the goth introvert guy. Andrew is the artist that has a really cute voice. Kevin is the artist. Wyatt is the Nepo baby. Okay, so for me personally, welcome back, Jajazi. For me personally, it's a toss-up between Andrew and Kevin. Andrew, because Andrew is really like checkbang oppa. He's checkbang oppa. And Kevin just reminds me of my friend, that's why. Gene is Kaya, Kai is Dilo, Chris is Haru, Vince is Ayato, Andrew is Tartaglia, Kevin is Gecko, and I didn't meet Wyatt. Wyatt is Baizu. He's 100% Baizu. I love Wyatt's description. He's the Nepo baby. I'm rooting for Andrew for you. Okay, let's go with Andrew. You glance over at the sketch on your wall. Oh, Baiju is my boy. Yeah, it's Baiju. Also, hi Kaiju, welcome to the stream. You glance over at the sketch on your wall. He's a talented artist and definitely could make a living out of it if he wanted to. Then again, you remember how quickly he denied your comment about that. He doesn't seem that confident in his work. I hope more people recognize him for it. At least he seems to be using it to help his business. His promotion method is a little unconventional, but seems to work considering how you're thinking of going to his bookstore. Actually, he looked really surprised when I said I might go. Does he not get a lot of customers? You wonder what sort of relationships he might have around town. I think it's better if I heard his voice because looking at Wyatt's facial expression on Google makes me want to punch him. No, he has... If you know Vox Akuma, he has the similar kind of voice as Vox Akuma. From the interaction you shared with him, Andrew seems like the type that I want to punch Baksaki. So sorry to ruin it for you, Jajazi. For the interaction you shared with him, Andrew seems like the type that keeps to himself. He doesn't seem super sociable. He was nice, but there's an underlying distant vibe from him. It makes it a little difficult to get close, but you might need to talk to him more to be sure. You set your phone down, feeling a hint of excitement for the next few days. You got to meet quite a diverse cast, so who knows what might happen. With a content sigh, you succumb to sleep and drift to your dreams. And today is Sunday. Okay. Who should I talk to today? Okay, I think we can talk to one guy and then end stream there. Is there like a save? Yeah, there's a save. Okay. Yes, save. Okay. Let's talk to one guy. Who can we talk to? Who's... Huh? Diner is Chris. Park. Who's the one that surfs? Okay, that's Wyatt. Who should I talk to today as an introvert? No one. No social battery for next week. Okay, so it's between... We only have 3 options. We have Wyatt, we have Chris, and we have... I'm assuming this is Andrew. Because it's the park. He's probably drawing. Click on the icon to check. Nope. I can't click it. I can't click on the icon to check. It would really help if I could click on the icon to check. You know what? Screw it. Whoever this is, let's go for them. So sorry to Chris and Wyatt. But let's go for them, whoever this is. Birds chirp a cheerful tune in unison above your head as you drag your feet on the sidewalk. There's a few stray joggers across the street loudly chatting with each other as they go. You're not exactly bursting with energy like your surroundings, but you figured some fresh air sounded a lot better than tossing and turning in bed. So here you are, bleary-eyed but basking in a beautiful mild summer morning. Your wandering takes you to a lush green park that's surrounded by well-trimmed trees and bushes with blooming red flowers. Tempted by the sweet floral scent, you head inside the park. There might even be a bench to relax on while you take in the lovely coastal breeze. Oh, let me go, man! Or hearing Dante's strained yelling. Dante? You break into a sprint, panic rising in your chest. Is someone holding him hostage? Is he hurt? God, it's way too early to be witnessing a murder. Dante's sounds of struggle lead you to another part of the park. Just how big is this place? Ah, quit it, would you? His voice sounds loud and clear right in front of you. Without hesitation, you swing around the corner of a tall shrub, about to confront a potential crime scene. You freeze in place with one hand holding your phone, ready to call for help. Except, you're not sure what you're looking at. You're not quite sure what you're looking at. Oh, okay, it's Jean. Okay, it's Jean. Dante's on the floor, laying on his stomach, grunting and swearing as he struggles against... Jean? He's straddling Dante's legs and keeping his arms locked behind his back. Jean's back is facing you, so he hasn't noticed your heroic entrance. They look like they've been at this for a while, judging by heavy, heaving chests and sweat-slicked limbs. Yes, I mean, oh, Jean. Wow, Jajas, you're excited for Jean. Jean's hair is thoroughly tousled with stray pieces of grass, and Dante's is sticking up in wild angles. He huffs and readjusts his hold on Dante.
Would it kill you to keep it down? People are gonna get the wrong idea.
I forgot how deep his voice is. Well, if your ass stopped holding me down, then I wouldn't have to yell. Jean shrugs, the muscles in his back flexing clearly on display. Wait, what were you doing? Don't get distracted like that, woman. Come on. I won that round fair and square. If you give up, I'll let you go. As if I'm not letting that head of yours get any bigger. Then I guess we'll just have to stay like this until you do. Maybe someone will come to your rescue if you ask nicely. Like hell I will. Weren't you the one that was worried about someone finding us and getting the wrong idea? And that's your cue. You inch forward with quiet, careful steps until you're close enough for them to hear you. Finish him with a steel chair! Hi Shira, welcome to the stream. How are you? Happy New Year, by the way. Hello, how are you? Happy New Year! We're playing Threads of You. Oh, sorry, I forgot the name of the title. We're playing Threads of You Beyond the Bay. Yes, we're playing Threads of You Beyond the Gay. Beyond the Gay. Threads of You Beyond the Bay. And we are finding one of the characters beating up his friend. So it's like, what's happening? How you doing, gamer? I'm doing good. I am okay. I am just bolol. I need to word my words better. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. How did you spend New Year's? How was your dinner? How are you? I'm gonna say finish him with the steel chair. That's a big dog. Apparently it's a dog. It's very human shaped dog, apparently. Finish him with a steel chair. You puff up your chest and cup your hands around your mouth for a pseudo megaphone effect. It's time to channel your inner wrestling announcer voice. And he's got him in a solid hold. There's one thing left to do. Hit him with a steel chair for the finishing move. Jean jolts, instantly dropping his tight hold on Dante. His head whips around and his jaw slackens when your gaze meets his. Hello, Anekotori. Welcome to the stream. How are you? We had steak for New Year. It was great. Ooh, that sounds nice. Threads of You Beyond the Gay. I'm sorry. But then there do be kind of gay moments like Exhibit A. Jean jolts, instantly dropping his tight hold on Dante. His head whips around and his jaw slackens when your gaze meets his. Do you wait for the shout out? No problem, everyone deserves a shout out. He practically leaps off Dante, who flops onto the grass with a loud grunt. Jean clears his throat, frantically brushing the grass off his clothes and hair. He pulls at his clothes, trying to look as presentable as he can, while sweaty and worn out. Speaking of, you notice that Jean's out of his uniform. The casual fit looks really good on him, especially since you can see all those muscles on display. Whoa there. I can't tell if Dante is lifting Jean or Jean is standing near a kneeling Dante. I think he's standing near a kneeling Dante. I think that's what it is. Rosie, hey, what brings you here this early in the day? I couldn't sleep in anymore, so I decided to take a walk around town again. I happened to be right by the park when I heard Dante yelling, so I rushed over here to see if he needed help. Jean huffs and shakes his head. He crosses his arms over his chest, looking at you with a fond smirk on his lips. You know, I'm not sure if I should be more impressed or worried that you dove right into possible danger to help someone. Dante slowly drags himself off the floor with a low groan. Well, I'm sure I am grateful as hell that you did. He stretches his arms high above his head while rolling his head from side to side. His back gives a loud pop and his arms drop with a sigh of relief. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount for the rest of your stay just for saving me from this asshole. He trudges over and roughly elbows Jean's side. Jean rolls his eyes, but his smirk widens at Dante's scowl. Thanks for the crick in my neck, by the way. I'm really looking forward to working with that all day. Jean tugs his shirt up a bit to show off an impressive bruise growing near the right side of his hip. He also has a really nice set of abs, which totally isn't important right now. Okay, that's the pandesal. Really? I think we're even now, actually. He looked back and forth between the two. So, what were you two doing? I mean, aside from getting sweaty and rolling around in the grass together. It was just some morning calisthenics we do whenever we both have time. It's a good way to help stretch our muscles and stay in shape. Just some morning calisthenics. My ass! You knocked me off my feet and held me like that for 5 minutes! He jabs a thumb at Jean, who rolls his eyes again at Dante's complaints. I'm pretty sure the silhouettes are non-romanceable characters, but they could have used different indicator for romance options at least. That's true. They could have done differently. And plus, okay, admittedly, the silhouette for Dante is giving a lot to the imagination. It's like, how does he look like? I wonder. You're honestly surprised at Jean's behavior considering his first impression. He seems to have his guard lowered around Dante and is more playful in comparison to his serious sheriff mode. This guy trains himself to stay in safe shape for his job. What I don't get is him dragging me out to do these training sessions with him. I do them because I'm not on the field all the time. It's good to keep a strong physique and sharp mind just in case. I'm just going to imagine Dante having a mop on his face. That's why his silhouette is like that. There's like a specific kind of anime character that I'm imagining with Jean. That's kind of like the muscly old man character with like the spiky hair and then like the really like nice beard and a good jawline. That's what I'm imagining. And then like he has like rolled up sleeves. I don't know why I'm imagining him like that intensely, but yeah. Oh yeah, and what part of straddling someone and pinning them down is going to be used in your current fieldwork? Jean answers him with a bark of laughter and a shake of his head. You can't help wondering what these training sessions entail exactly. Can I join? Can I join? Any specific reason why you wanted to do it? I know you told me you two were close, but why did you want to work out with Dante specifically? Jean hums thoughtfully as he put his hand on his hips. Well, we used to hang out a lot after school, just two teens grabbing a soda and riding our bikes down the boardwalk. But you know how the story goes, we both grew up and our schedules changed so much we couldn't regularly meet up. That sucks. How did you two manage to stay in touch? We made it work somehow. This guy pretends to be busy while I was actively on the field in my first year or two. Dante's face pinches into a disgruntled scowl, but he stays silent, guilty as charged, it seems. We figured we'd make a weekly routine out of it. Exercising has always been a good outlet for us, so why not do it together? Jean wraps an arm around Dante's shoulders, pulling him in with a warm grin. Dante rolls his eyes, but doesn't move away from him. So what type of training have you been doing? It's mostly conditioning exercises. My usual is several sets of push-ups, planks, and a lap around the park. Wow, fully exercised, okay. He jerks his chin towards Dante. But this guy brought up Taekwondo and how he's good at it. Dante grumbles something under his breath, rubbing at his wrist. Well, he stopped taking classes after high school. I took it with him for a year, but it turns out my muscle memory is just a bit better than his. Man, shut up. Only one of us needs to have a six-pack for his job. Jean snickers as Dante lightly shoves his arm. Watching the two banter puts a smile on your face and you let out a little laugh at their exchange. I don't like can I join or can I watch. I'll just say good luck with that. I'm not really cut out for this sort of thing, so I'll leave you guys to it. I'll see you later. Jean smiles and warmly waves you off. That's fair. I'll make sure to drop by when I can. Dante tilts his head back with a loud groan. He flops dramatically onto the ground, limbs spread wide. Damn it, I was hoping to stay or tap in so I don't have to do this anymore. Jean huffs, lightly tapping Dante's side with his foot. Don't be so dramatic, you'll live. Says you, I'm not built like I was back in high school. Neither am I. Now come on, we'll stop wrestling and get back to our regular sets. Dante rolls over to his side, grumbling and swearing under his breath. You wave at the two before turning away to find your way out of the park. As you retrace your steps, the sound of their bantering slowly grows out of earshot. Oh! Okay, so that's that. That's that. That's that. Okay. So, I said I would stop there. So I am gonna stop there. I said I was only gonna talk to one guy. Gamba Ruby. Hi, Gamba Rudy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Okay. So sorry that you entered now because like I am going to end the game here because I did say we would only talk to one guy. So there we go. Yeah, that is it. That is the game. Let us go to the lobby. The lobby. Okay, so that was really fun. And I actually really like the voice acting in the game. I just don't like the inconsistency of the colors. And the mixing could have been better, but it's actually a really good game. I like how the plot is. I like how things work, and I am excited to play this fully when it is fully released. For now, it's the demo. If you guys want to interact with more of the boys, if you guys want to interact with Jean, Kai, Chris, Wyatt, Kevin, Andrew. There were 6 of them, right? I think so. No, Vince. There were 7 of them. If you guys wanna interact with the 7 of them, go play Threads of You Beyond the Bay. It's actually a really good game. It's really cool. The demo's really nice. Dang, Ruby, kind of adorable, reaping a lot convo. Thank you for the stream streak. We treat all our romance options equally. Then you compare Jean's voice to Chris's unfortunate debuff. It's a mixing thing. It's not about the character. It's about the mixing and the mic debuff. It's a different thing. It's not there involving how we romance them. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I highly appreciate you guys being here. Let me just quit the game. There we go. Yeah, okay. So that is it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will raid out. And I will see you guys maybe next week because this week I have to get used to work this week. I have to try and adjust my work life this week. So hold on a sec. Let's find someone to raid. Who can we raid? Who can we raid? I can raid. Okay, maybe we can raid Rosalie, who's playing hardcore Minecraft right now. I feel like you guys would be interested in Minecraft. So let's go raid someone who's playing Minecraft. Okay. Start raid. Raid message. Thank you, Jan, for pulling up the raid message. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys sadly next week, but hopefully I'll post more content in between then. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. All right. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, PJ. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.